Oh god.
But yeah, in 1, the Jedi aren't even that strong, really. Like, you're actually kind of weak.
Yeah, you're a bit of a bitch. But in 2, you're bullshit.
In 2, you're like you're the demigod walking the earth. You're just like, no, all of you perish.
Claps your fucking hands and everyone just...
You just clap your ass cheeks like mass force stasis, mass drain life.
The concussive force of your cheeks clapping together annihilates the opposition.
Dude, force stasis is the best. It was just like, no, you don't get to fight me.
I liked, like, one run I did where I just maxed out my force capabilities and my force points. And then I just got, like mass force, like life drain and mass force drain, and I just spammed them in quick succession. You just couldn't be killed. There's a group of enemies, so there's all your health back, and there's all your fucking force back, and there's all your health back again.
No.
So, last time on the Stunner. After reuniting the family and deciding to investigate some of the available ships in the yard, as well as deciding in the direction which to go after receiving much of the information from Einstein's father, realizing that he had worked with Varric and the Mirage City, King and Sultanate, he came to realize that the Titan Killer was trying to be remade. The original plans Adel had worked with Varric to try and reunite the Titan Killers so they can get their final revenge on Amon by getting all the giants to bring themselves together in one giant front to get his attention so that they might be able to strike at the very heart and destroy their empire once and for all, so there's nothing left together. After all these plans and other things that had been revealed over the years, realizing how Varric has survived over the years and realizing he's much older, still leaves the question of how he's still alive. But which at this point you decided, after finding all this information out and Adel's apology, you went out and decided to check out which ship to steal. Came upon one large brig. Had the nice 8 cannons side by side for it. And as you went to bed down for the night before moving forward with your plans, there was a strange visitor at the side of the ship for the middle of the night. Stood there for a time until finally walking up, in which you could see fire sparking up from the walking gangplank as he came up to the edge and stood on the metal. As he looked to the rest of the crew and Terath, who is the captain, coming to find out and realizing that it was Baedelus, the Pyroclast dragon that you had stolen the ring from. After managing to negotiate a regifting of a Jinn ring to Baedelus, after some suspicion, but bribery, he decided to leave with his new prize, though still clearly wary of the party, not very happy with the situation, but still leaving the scorch marks of his footprints across the deck. After completing your long rest and waking up in mid of the night, you went and assailed one of these brigs and attempted to try and make it quiet, but unfortunately, through Ironstride's excitement, had thrown one of the commanders through the side of the wall, and with the dead Minotaur on the main dock, had sounded the alarm. After eliminating the rest of the crew, you managed to retreat with your newly retrieved ship, and are now traveling through the skies, plotting a course for one of the main facilities. And are being followed by a small metal ship. It's seems to be keeping speed.
Is it just basically a metal sphere flying after us?
It's pretty much a small metal yacht.
I get up.
What do your bird eyes see?
My bird eyes need my scope. I activate zoom and enhance.
Alrighty. You zoom, you enhance, and you prepare to dance.
Uh-huh, I'm dancing.
As you do see your boy standing on the bow.
He's fucking following us?
Why?
Why does he have a ship, though?
I mean, if he went flying around in his big form, people would probably try to kill him.
Does he get hungry every now and then and just take a fucking snack bite out of his ship?
Why is he following us?
You just see him occasionally take a bite of the gym as you're watching him.
Is he locking eyes with me? I mean, I guess I'm not really trying to hide myself looking at him.
Oh, he's looking dead at you.
Should we just ask him?
Oh, you made me negotiate with him last time.
Well, I mean, we don't have to, get closer to him. I can just call sending and be like, hey, why are you following us?
I mean, if you want to.
It's not a bad plan.
Well, at least try to be polite about it. He already scorched our deck. I'd rather not enter the afterlife via a giant volcano.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Oh no.
Best person in the world for this.
Yay.
No.
It's your boy.
Ezio Auditore.
I just have to take a moment to re-prepare the spell. Okay. I have a feature that lets me change my prepared spells. Let me take a moment. Alright.
Oh wait, I thought I had this prepared. Sorry, thumbs through book.
Alright. Hey, poor dark and awful. Why are you following us?
No, Lord.
Excellent.
This is how I wish to die.
Good, because it's how we are going to die.
Intrigue.
All he said was intrigue. Look, I don't want to waste extra spell slots.
Ask if he wants to join us.
I feel that is an even worse idea.
Why? He's a big ass dragon. Having that on our side could be fun.
A big ass dragon that we slighted once.
Yes, once.
I have a feeling he's either going to be following us to steal whatever we're after, or he's following us because he's bored.
Well, intrigue definitely sounds like bored.
I mean, it's not even gonna really run from him. I don't know. Well, okay, so we could lead him to where the part is and end up having to fight him over it, because he might actually be interested in it for whatever reason. Or we could pretend to go do something else till he gets bored.
If he's already bored, what makes you think he'll leave?
If we're more boring than he anticipates.
How much time can we lose?
Yeah,
Do
actually,
we have the time to just...
that's a fair point. We'll deal with him when we get there.
Huh? So just continue sailing on with him following behind.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't want to come hang out, I guess he's enjoying himself.
All right. So,
Well, I'll just go back to work.
alrighty. So, as you continue your preparations, it'll take a little bit of time to get there. Oh, actually, right a bit. And then, obviously, the preparations for going underneath the water.
Preparations!
What's going on? What's the plan?
Oh, in case you weren't listening, Carlisle, we're going to go jump into a old facility that used to build people like Ironstride, but, you know, not him. And, it has a piece of the Titan Killer we need to go retrieve before Vieric does.
Alright. How far away is this place?
I don't know, it's insert days.
It's redacted.
Redact.
Bottom of the sea.
Alright, I advise against going in my room. I'm going to be casting some...
What-
Never room.
I mean, I guess on the
We
new
own
ship,
rooms.
probably. Does the new ship have enough rooms for all the crew?
For that, it would easily.
Okay, there we go. See, everybody has a room now.
I'm going to write a note on my door in chalk telling people to not enter my...
Keep out. Clerics only.
and then I'm going to cast Forbiddance on the ship on everywhere except my room.
What?
It is 40,000 square feet of floor space.
What's the
Remember that we
focus
still
for
have-
bids?
Aberrations and undead on the ship.
No, this is the one that prevents against teleportation.
Okay, cool.
I mean, we use that sometimes.
That's why there's a spot where I don't block it.
And we aren't familiar with your room. This seems like a poor decision. Almost like that the room should be a place where we, you know, are all at least semi-frequently, like probably like the new canteen on the brand new ship. A room we'll probably spend a decent amount of time in.
I assume most people will be attempting to teleport to the deck.
Well, you see, I want to put it somewhere private so that I can set up traps in case anyone that isn't our friend teleports onto our ship.
Alright.
Having
Well, whatever. You aren't telling
many
us.
glyphs of warding on the ground of the top deck would be a bad idea, I assume.
I'm just saying it seems weird that you'd volunteer your room to be this area.
Someone needs to be watching it at all times.
Alright. So, as you, continue to proceed forward. Let me just move something over real quick.
Yeah, also, he probably did just watch us commit theft.
Oh yeah, that's why he's intrigued.
These madmen just robbed a fucking army. Hell yeah, I'm gonna follow them.
I like these guys.
We also robbed him.
It's true.
That's why he's so interested.
Sitting there like, these guys are lunatics. I love them.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
These are my favorite
He
ants.
understands that it clearly wasn't personal. We'll rob anyone.
Just rob the fucking Sultanate, one of the greatest flying powers of the entire fucking Skies of Lestron.
Yeah, fuck him. I have a thing out against them. Fuck him.
You activated my trap card.
0 fucks given.
Yeah, there's nothing on that trap card. Yeah, it's because I don't give a fuck.
Also, I'm going to go over to, what's his name? Raxiel, Memdosh, and Philippe, and tell them the password. So that they do not melt.
Okay, I have one question. Are you on Big Bertha?
Yes.
Okay. Because Rexiel would still be on the Elbreth.
It is true.
Just jump, lol.
Well, I'm sure one of y'all can tell him with your speaky things that I don't have.
Yes.
The walkie-talkies.
I like how Valus just, probably has one still at home, and he just, occasionally presses just, hears us say some insane shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna rob the shipyard today? Well, I'm just gonna hang that up and put it back in the chest.
I'm in. Let's annihilate these innocent crew members.
I like it.
He's just, burying it out in the backyard. It's like some John Wick shit. He buries it in the garage and puts concrete over it. No.
Nani? Alright. So. Where did I put it? Alright. So, at this point, you do see a little bit of concerned discussion between Egil and Marilyn, especially with what he's recently confessed to doing. But at that, you can see that they do resolve it fairly quickly on the fact that they've been separated for so long, even though Marilyn quite clearly very upset with Adel.
Yeah, that's kind of understandable. I can't help with that. He just has to be in the naughty corner for a while with her.
Just, Mom or Dad are arguing again.
Just like old times. Just like the simulations.
Just like the simulations. Adel pulls up his arm. Watch those wrist rockets.
Alright. So. Upon the travels, Terath, especially with the Bertha, you do see Daedalus. Even though he's clearly watching, you do see the gold lantern occasionally that you saw originally at the old castle fortress that was outside his lair originally. That is on the ship as well.
The ledger or the
The lantern.
the other? Oh, okay. I thought I didn't hear what you said at first. I was like, I don't remember a ledger. I remember an Eladrin. Is the ship driving itself?
Far as you can tell, yes.
Nice ship. Let's steal it. Pirates of the Caribbean theme increases.
2 minutes later. Oh God!
Why did we do this?
And we have a literal, probably basically a god following us.
My legs!
It's just like, yes, quite. I will burn them later.
Oh, those fun little creatures he is.
Just keeps crunching on his fucking gem bag.
Pulls out a blender, puts the gems in the blender. What do you got there? A smoothie.
Alright. Sorry, just lapping a few other boys down. It's always the weakness. Alright. Welcome back. Did not miss much. Alrighty. So, as you are traveling to the facilities, you do see the occasional ship. Especially since you're still so close to Mirage City. A lot of people are trekking there for mercantilism. They don't make it.
Wait, is Daedalus fucking murking people?
Every time you see another ship go by, you see Daedalus. Take what he wants.
Does he just like walk up on deck and just start taking shit?
Every time another ship has gone by, it has burst into flame, and you've seen that he wasn't on the front of his ship.
Oh damn. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck.
So, at this point, it's now become a literal path of destruction falling behind you. You're not very sure what they might end up telling people.
He's building up our legend.
They have a fucking dragon following them! What the fuck?
We're gonna get some kind of really shitty nickname involving fire.
The Gagaron Fire Trollers.
Galgaron Firewalkers.
Ah! As you do continue to follow up with a great deal and portion of this and trying to keep some distance, you do see a good bit of amusement upon Daedalus's face occasionally when he comes to stand at the front of his ship once again. See, Gold Eladrin behind him, very, very depressed.
Ooh, I feel like he got reprimanded for not killing us.
Furniture. Sure, this Iron Stride makes steel furniture.
Yes!
Oh my.
Wait. Who owns this ship? Who owns this ship?
The ship that, the Elbreth.
I don't know what's happening anymore. Who's on which ship now?
I'm pretty sure I'm driving the new big one because I can fly around, so I can do a lot of different cruise jobs really fast.
Yeah.
Given that apparently it would take like basically all of our crew to crew Big Bertha?
Yeah, I assume most of us are probably over there. Like
I'd
most of
say,
our
yeah,
crew.
Just about everyone's on that.
We probably have like the skeleton crew of Stratosphere, Notlif, Millerin, and then just like Raxiel driving.
So I guess I'm driving the Ilbreth then.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we have our communication beads. It's not like it really matters.
True.
I figured Raxiel would be on. I mean, Raxiel's on the Elbreth, so
He's just staring at us
you want to pilot something, pilot Big Bertha.
menacingly.
I can pilot Big Bertha if you want. Okay, where the hell am I?
Ah,
Where am I needed?
Both Millies are on the Elbreth.
Alright. So. Loss.
Commodore. I need a cigar.
Perfect! Commodore burp.
The East India Trading Company.
It's gonna be our name now.
The East India Bird Company. Alright, so. As you do approach your destination, you do realize that you are actually close to upon it. Carlisle, you would finish out the good 2 weeks of your work.
Jesus.
At this point, Miralith and Ada will actually mention to you, Arnstrad, I'm not very sure how trustworthy it is to have someone like that following us to this facility.
Well, I agree with you. I am not entirely sure there is anything we can do about him.
I take it you are intimately familiar with his capabilities, then?
He is quite a large dragon. He blew up a mountain.
With that, you actually see his eyes brighten up like they're going wide. I see. I'm not even sure how we would approach that then.
I think at this point in time it is best to just see how things play out. So far he is not seeming to follow us just out of boredom.
Well, I'll trust all of your judgments then.
If it comes to it, I will fight him. But we can at least hope it does not come to that.
I truly hope not. It would be a severe issue.
It would be.
Alright, so.
I would like to ask Notlif if he'd like to come with us into the research at what could very well be lost technology. Also because he may have a much easier time working with whatever station down there recharges C-12.
Sure. I would, I'd like that, though I'm not very sure about it.
It's up to you. You do not have to come if you do not feel safe. At the same time, if you would like to get off the ship for a while, the option is there.
I already don't feel safe with that fucking creeper following us the whole time.
I'm not sure if he will follow us into the ocean depth. He might, or he might stay up here to watch the ship.
Well, at this point, I would have to say, fuck it. I think I'd rather be with the rest of you, not up here with the fucking... the death glares of the lifetime.
That is fair enough. Do not worry. I will protect you.
I'm not worried about protection. I'm just worried about getting fucking obliterated by fire.
Noted. At least underwater, fire should not be too much of an issue.
Hopefully. You would think that, but we've been proven wrong before.
This is true.
Alright then. So. As you do go to broach the water. You would see... Yes. Alright. You would see a very large portion of what looks like jellyfish floating on top of the water.
Does anyone know what these things are?
They are much larger than normal looking kinds of jellyfish either. And they have some strange protrusions on the front. Let me just slap it down in the middle here.
Oh, that looks very friendly.
Angry jellyfish.
It wants
Looks
a
like
hug.
he's ready for a cuddle.
You can cuddle my pistol barrel.
Sort of looks like those jellyfish things that came out of the portal, but way bigger.
Fair observation.
I don't think they have legs though.
I mean, I can try to talk to it. I can go jump in the water for a second.
If you think that is wise.
Well, I mean, we're here regardless. Any other wise ideas?
Not particularly. I am not good with animals.
Beat them away.
I'm not either. I can just talk to him.
Tilt the ship a bit and blast the water with a cannon.
Well,
Tell
what
them
if
to
they're
fuck
just
off.
like... I mean, I'm just trying to take the path of least resistance here. I don't really think shelling a bunch of jellyfish is gonna work.
Shell the jellyfish.
Dragon just like watching like jellyfish. Why is he shooting those jellyfish? Like, those are the friendly kinds. I love how they taste.
Oh, shut up, it's fascinating.
Shut up.
So you
I love these idiots.
head on down to talk to the jellyfish.
Yeah, I'll land so I'm not like super close to them, but like still within what I assume to be water shouting distance and all. That's how it does no speak with animals, right? It's like one of the only utility spells I have. Yes. Okay.
And just for the full picture of this boy.
You're gonna make him bigger so you scare me more.
through in the games room.
God. Does he look like intelligent, or is it just like kind of like mindless? Is it like does it seem to be focusing on anything? I guess it's a better question.
They are just clustered.
Okay. So I will jump in the water, turn on my ability to speak with animals, and I'll yell, "Hello!"
Alright. You yell out, hello?
Mhm.
You get nothing back, and they approach.
Like, how fast we talking? This like angry approach?
Like a grandma with a broken leg.
Okay.
Just slow drifting.
Can you guys talk, please? You're making me a little nervous.
You don't get much other than food.
Nope, leaving. Immediate dash action out of that fucking water. I'm done with this.
Shooter! Shooter!
Soggy bird lands back on deck.
He's climbing the turnbuckle.
Well, they're idiots.
So easily avoided then.
They're just hungry.
Oh. It did not appear to be very quick from up here.
No, they aren't. We'll probably be fine.
We should very easily be able to just go around them then.
Let's just toss some food in the water. We'll keep them busy while we're down there.
Alright then.
You guys aren't afraid that when we're underwater, your dragon friend will come and steal everything from our ship and kill everyone?
I mean, I'll put it all in the portable hole. Just to be safe.
Tables.
Those tables are worth so much. I love them so much.
You're a most prized possession.
I never thought I'd be able to have steak every day.
Alrighty, so that.
You guys got any water breathing potions?
Misky,
Mm-hmm.
can you do that thing for him so we don't have to care?
Yeah. Does anybody else need a...
Does anybody else want to come down there with us?
Oh, I love all the volunteers.
I'm going to be honest, I forgot what we're going down for.
Essentially, we're cutting ahead of Vieric and we're stealing a piece of the Titan Killer so that he has to negotiate with us.
Let's take Briston with us and no one else.
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Volunteered for this deadly attack mission.
That was a joke, you don't have to go.
Alright.
I mean, he's part of this pirate crew. Is he any good at fighting?
I mean, I can.
He's just been like enjoying the free food.
More,
Some of the crew,
adventurer. Like
they undergo a more supportive role.
He does more of the office work.
Yes,
What's an
of
office?
sorts. Yes, what is an office?
You know, the thing that Junis built.
Oh,
Can this guy be our HR rep? HR rep?
Snurfed emblem just as you HR.
I mean,
Yeah, he gets
what does he
complaints.
actually do on the ship?
He gets complaints about Brad every day.
Oh god, yeah, he's sent in there to clean up after their mess.
oh no.
He's the
Oh.
cleaner.
As
Right,
an
you
ex-Drow
are.
slave,
He's
he's
a
an
fucking cabin boy.
he's an excellent cleaner of other excrements.
He's really good. Enjoys his job. Gets free meals every day thanks to those fucking tables.
And he just does nothing and nobody notices because there's so many people on the ship.
kind of makes me sad that that kobold at the beginning didn't survive, the one that I kept throwing pillows off the fucking edge of the ship.
Look, Carlisle, like, I'm the captain. The people can do nothing if they want. I don't really care. We're filthy rich. I've never...
Oh, no, I didn't say that in character. I love this guy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but no.
Anyways,
I'm not sure what they do. It's fine.
Adel and other person that I'm blanking on the name of right now because they don't have a nameplate.
Miralith.
Miralith, there we go. Do either of you two want to go? I mean, apparently we only need Iron Stride.
Probably be safer for us to stay up here.
I mean, I need to remind you there is a volcano dragon.
Fair point. We're going with you.
Okay,
I feel
Akora?
like I could convince anyone to come with that excuse.
Yeah, definitely coming.
Oh, I was going to leave you in charge of the ship. Now I gotta go find somebody else to give this to.
Alright, I'll watch it.
Promote Briston.
I'll have you know you've been promoted to, we will resurrect you if the dragon incinerates you.
Promoted to worth resurrecting.
I feel so comforted if I burn to death now.
Well, we're taking all the valuables, so if the dragon comes on board, just be polite to him. He's a little warm. Don't let him shake your hand. He nearly killed me.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, everybody don't feel bad if he starts to incinerate the ship. It's not your fault. We can't really do much about it.
Inspiring morale, I see.
Look, I'm just trying to set their minds at ease, considering we have basically some god dragon following us now. Is he still following? Is he just like parked outside now?
Oh, hell yeah.
I walk out on deck and just like wave to him a little bit.
He nods in amusement.
Oh, okay. Well. Anyways,
You are his new
right.
TV show.
Oh my god, yeah, we're like a soap opera. Okay, so everybody,
Soap opera that leads to more places to steal.
our objective is to acquire the Titan Killer's arm, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And possibly revive C12 if it is at all possible.
This should be one of the recharging facilities. It should be possible.
I mean, it is buried underwater. It might be broken.
If it's
Likely.
a Titan killer arm, is it going to be massive?
That's what we have the portable hull for, Brad.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess, yeah. I was gonna say I don't know how he's moving. Vyric's moving these around, but he has a castle and a portable hull, probably.
And
Someone could reduce its size with the spells.
why is the arm not attached to the rest of it?
Yeah, why is it in pieces?
It was originally disassembled as a safety measure. Do you think any of the kingdoms should really have command over the one Titan Killer?
I mean, I don't know. You're an immortal man. I thought you would just maintain control over it yourself and kind of like make a little mini kingdom out of your power.
Yes, because that worked so well with the fact that my wife and everyone else has been under control rods.
I mean, hey, I'm just speculating here. I haven't lived for hundreds of years.
Even if I had control of it, if somebody got control of me, they would in turn be able to just walk through everyone's castle. Weapons like that aren't meant to stay together. They're meant to be used and then just put away and make sure nobody continues abusing such things.
Dang, you're getting me all excited now.
And any less, as long as it's still here, it should still be easily intact. magic that was used to make it originally. It managed to protect most of the materials. It's kind of like our own bodies.
Well, regardless, we should probably get this underway. So everybody else, if the dragon comes on board, just be polite to him, okay?
Understood.
Quick question, God.
Oh, yes.
How many people are coming with us who can't breathe underwater?
Just Carlisle, I think.
Just Carlo?
You might want to give the blessing to these two, considering
They're robots,
Yeah.
though.
They sink.
They'll just
they
sink.
Don't float.
that's the
Oh,
point.
yeah, swimming is important. Forgot about that.
Because if you just sink down to the sinking down to the ocean floor at like max speed, you probably get embedded in the silt really bad.
Bed in silt, sunk it down halfway. Basically, just fucked over.
So how many?
I guess it's just 3.
3? Cool. Sorry, I can only do it for like 10 at base water breathing skills, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't lying and someone's actually gonna gurgle to death.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Aw.
Delicious!
Alright, Misky does the thing, y'all can breathe, Clark.
Bar stuck.
I'll use one of the tables to make a whole bunch of food and just toss it into the water so the jellyfish have something to eat for a while.
Alright.
Maybe they'll have off.
So you see all the jellyfish immediately start going towards the food very slowly, but still going towards the food.
Alright, well, let's go.
Alright then.
Splish, splash, I was looking at
Blub, 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 blub.
I was drowning in the river. Blah, blah, blah,
More of an ocean, but alright.
Ocean man! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ocean man.
Oh shit, man!
Ah,
Move everyone, there's so many maps.
Yeah.
Alright, wait. I just thought of an important question.
No?
Do Triton that live underwater have to drink water?
No.
They're always hydrated.
They're always drinking.
They're always at peak performance.
They're always hallucinating.
Aww.
Hallucinating.
It's not real. It's just their imagination.
Alrighty. Grab you boys and girls
Yay.
for the splashdown. Collect everyone again and again and again. Ooh.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath. You know, I'd like to think of Ironstride as like a toaster. We're jumping into the bath with him, and he's just gonna like kill a bunch of people.
Everyone gets electrocuted.
But I don't wanna.
it's alright, he's insulated.
But are all of you?
Splash.
I just like the fact that the dragon's probably looking over the side of his ship and just sees us, and like a bunch of metal machines just jump straight into the water. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't blame him for following us, honestly. Do the weirdest shit.
We've got to be the most interesting people in the entire continent.
I'm the most interesting person on the entire continent. Dos Equis.
I'm not always interesting. But what I am, I'm watching these pirates.
I mean, honestly, that was like our first like major act of piracy in a while. We might just be criminals, guys.
I think we're just criminals.
We don't steal enough to be pirates. We need to up our stealing game to regain our title.
Yeah, you're right. We should steal more things.
We're just so busy saving the world all the time.
All the time.
Like they're gonna like write a book about our group. We're gonna be like, what the fuck? This has to all be made up.
None of this could possibly be real.
That's
No
impossible.
fucking way.
They're colossal assholes, but they've saved the world.
So many times.
Have we changed maps yet?
We're on the big ocean.
Slightly.
You are in the ocean. So,
Oh.
currently, as you are diving down and searching around, I want you all to make me the big old fat perception checks.
Well, I don't want to meta game, but I'm gonna do the old take my passive perception of 25 instead of rolling.
My God.
There's an insurance policy for
Do
everybody
we
else
have
who's possibly
disadvantage
bad.
because it's water?
We have the blessing of the
I
god
assume
because
we
it's dark. We have dark
disadvantage
vision.
because it's dark, and we're humans.
Yeah, but we can't see like to the ocean floor. It does get darker.
It does. But you do have the blessing that allows you to see. So, with the passive 25, it's easy enough where you are able to find your way to, obviously, there'd be the inside vision, but you would find your way to these homes. It looks to be a farm of sorts.
This doesn't look like a place where they'd store an arm.
Moisture farm?
I don't think they need to farm for moisture.
This looks like where Luke Skywalker grew up, but in the water.
The moisture.
Yeah, if he was born on Manan.
Ah,
So, as you do arrive down here, you see an old rusty boy. Looks
I hold up my mace to use as a torch.
hello, friend.
protocols. Unfamiliar. New entity.
Friend protocols.
Father, should we stop him from speaking?
We should be careful he doesn't look functional.
Brad, you may want to stop talking to it.
Do you recognize this one?
No,
Alright.
but he could be damaged in a way that makes him unpredictable.
Ah, like that other one.
Yes. Do you have any authorization codes to use, Father?
We could see, but do be ready. I'm not
I
sure.
am ready.
He looks quite damaged over time. Whatever he's been fighting down here. Let's see, Meredith is ready as well. Let's see, steps forward. Surgeon Adel Kronstein. Authorization of the facility resupply. Which, at this point, you do see the Warforged kind of like cock the head to the side as something just kind of like doesn't click right. And then malfunction. Targets must be eliminated from sight.
God damn it.
Oh,
At which I'll need initiative as you start to see more of these boys stand up from the sand around you.
Yo, so I can't let back in.
No!
do you need to come here for internet purposes?
Dude, with how I feel, I can't drive.
Yeah, you know what, fair.
Probably sleep.
I'll hang around and listen, but someone's gonna have to be Misky.
I'm gonna have to be back in a sec. My cat won't stop whinging to me for food.
Food! You give me food, motherfucker!
Scotland forever. Dude, though, you guys are gonna love my maps tomorrow. I have a bunch of like preset tiles from the maps that I imported that aren't perfectly aligned.
See,
Oh boy.
you're gonna love my maps.
You're gonna love my maps. You're gonna be like, man, I want to walk on this square tile, and you're like, no, it's off center. Ah!
Why is it always off center?
Oh God, we're being surrounded by rusty boys.
The Rusty Boy army is coming. They're everywhere. Ah! They're gonna eat my ass.
Oh God, he's eating my ass. He's gonna eat your ass too.
There's so many Rusty Boys. Please don't eat my ass, spirits.
So, because it's been ages since I've looked at this horde, I looked up this Gulthia staff thing that you guys have added.
Right.
It's a staff that has lifesteal, but every time you use the lifesteal, you have a chance to go mad. It seems very useful.
Sounds like a great reason to not touch it.
Oh, me with my lack of wisdom should definitely use that.
How can you go mad without a brain?
Exactly.
That actually sounds like a super fun weapon. Reading it, I'm
It
disappointed.
would
that
be
I'm not like a
really
wizard.
fun, like, at low levels when 1d8 worth of lifesteal would be really useful.
Yeah, I mean now I'm like, man, I have 132 HP. I wouldn't piss in 1d8 HP's mouth if it was theirs.
Have a chance to go short-term mad, which could fuck you over for, like, many turns.
The last 1d10 minutes, that's like easily most of combat on like almost all rolls.
Even on a 1, like, very few combats go for a minute.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Telrath. The malfunctioning guards are around.
Well, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun this time. We're gonna go with the pirate fighting style. Because, you know, I can, because you allowed it, so, you know. I'm gonna run on over to this boy. And, first I'm gonna stab him. Get a good stab in. Where's the stab? There we are. Everything good. He's a favorite enemy. Hindering strike. Yeah, okay. Stab.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Very nice. Slash in. Even though you can tell, you can easily bypass a lot of the old armor plates that have clearly been battered over the years. It's still pretty durable tech.
Then I will secondary attack. I'll shoot the pistol into him point blank.
God damn, that'll still hit. Alrighty. Those two strikes, you can see multiple pieces of chunks of metal falling off the malfunctioning guard.
And then I'll bonus action shoot him again. Because I crossed no extra.
Yeah.
Alright. So, that you can see it's heavily damaged, but still operational.
Par. I'm done.
Alright. This one, well, is gonna clamber up over the net down to here. It has to dash to get to Iron Stride. Then this boy is gonna clamber up over these vents. This climbs the turnbuckle to go after Millie.
Oh god.
So, like that. Well, actually, instead, it's gonna go with something that's clearly an alteration to its original design. Stands up behind here, sees all three boys. I need all of you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
These,
no,
these three boys.
Yep.
this is my worst one.
As it throws its hand up, and you see the what looks like a gauntlet, and fires off. You are now all grappled and restrained
Gee.
as
Did he just fucking net you?
it launched out an iron net and caught all three of you.
Oh my god.
I got a -1. What's your excuse?
Ironically,
Yeah, rolled a 3.
the
Nice.
three perfect boys for this situation.
Not
Hey, I have
motherfucker.
pretty decent strength.
Oh, I know, but it's an iron net.
Yeah.
But it's still fucking hilarious. It was just like, Floop.
Yeah, we just got meepo knitted.
Yeah,
He's gonna poof. He's gonna poof.
Poofless.
Alrighty.
We're all gonna poof onto him. That's like 10 poofs.
Poof, 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 poof.
Poof, poof, pass.
Duck, duck, goose.
I can feel the wind power. Like this. Well, Merilith is actually going to accompany Captain Burb. But she'll have advantage for this anyway. There.
I mean,
Always spellcasters.
you have
are
to.
so-
Sorry.
No, I was just saying spellcasters are always so goddamn rough to work with. As she fucking starts electrocuting this boy for a nice 11 damage. Alrighty. Another malfunctioning unit is gonna clamber up and then have to dash to get up to here. This boy, he's gonna get that run jump as he glides through the water and land his ass like. This boy gonna have to clamber on up. Get to there. It's a good thing they're all distanced.
Oh shit.
They're doing the Iron Maiden maneuver.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! They're climbing the turnbuckle.
Fuck.
This boy. My God. Alright, alright. And finally, to the actual attacks of them as they are swarming in. Gonna try and throw down a fucking longsword and then a body check to your father.
Oh, I will throw my shield out to protect father from the sword.
Alright. Which is good. Both will miss, especially being slowed down by the water. Goes to try and swipe at him with the longsword. Just kind of wobbles through the water already, and just deflects off the shield, and then tries to slam him. And you can tell it doesn't even get through basically Adel's positioning, especially with the blessing in the water. Alrighty, Bredemir. You are netted.
Don't like that.
You can attempt a strength check to get out of it.
Yes, with my -1. Radomir will look at Millerin, then at Carlisle, back at Millerin. We'll give inspiration to Carlisle. And then he'll grab Millerin and Dimension Door over here. Yoink.
This seems almost worse for you.
Alrighty then.
And that is my 10.
Miller and Carlisle has been left behind.
That's fine, I'll provide some assistance. I will cast a fireball. Re-augment it into cold. And this.
Jesus.
There we go.
Alrighty. Con save or deck save?
Maybe. Get that other one in it.
Alright. Which was it again? Con or Dex? I can't remember.
It's Dex.
Alright.
Yeah, there. Wait. Yeah. All damage.
Ooh, very nice. Alrighty. But you can see a good portion of them, especially being so heavily damaged already, just cannot get out of the way of that in time. Some manage to hunker down behind other objects, but they all take a hefty amount of damage.
Alright, and
Alright. And I assume that'll be all.
and I've also
Alright. Misky. You do see Carlisle laid down, about to be approached by 4 boys clambering over the turnbuckle as he's caught in an iron net. Everywhere else seems to be pretty well covered by Ironstride and family.
I guess get in there with kindness, the one that's possibly closest to him, if I can get there without taking any opportunity attacks, and start smacking.
So, immediately coming in and try to smash this boy's face off of. Jesus Christ. But you are easily crushing into this boy. As you just...
Thank the Lord for your DM dice.
I know the truth. That's what it really... But no, okay. As you start crushing into this boy, one blow after another, just lopping chunk after chunk off of him.
Yes. How many enemies are on the floor?
Currently next to Carlisle, there's 4, another 3 approaching.
Okay. Shiny. I guess that's what we'll do for now. Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you. And loaded.
Alright, and then Adel in the current circumstance. He's gonna try and plant 2 into the one in front of him. Which, hilarious enough, the first one misses. Oh. Your father is not built for this.
He is a man of engineering and science.
Is he getting advantage from Millie, or is Millie not? Millie's sort of not on a square.
Millie's meant to be like there or something.
Yeah.
Do I choose which square she's in?
Well, Brad was here, and Millie was here,
Yep.
so
Brad
it makes
Mayo.
sense that she'd be there.
Yeah, you would choose what square she's in. For you, Brad.
I would have put her there, not next to anything.
Alright.
Unfortunately.
That makes sense.
Here, let me shove you into danger.
In case she wanted to run and not take opportunity attacks.
Oh god, yeah. Well, even though he's not built for combat, he still manages to actually get a very good singular strike on this one in front of him. And then this boy, he clambers on up.
He's climbing up the turnbuckle again.
Oh god.
And he sees the Carlisle, tangled and ready to be mangled.
Oh no. Baka.
I wanted you to hit me, Bunker.
He hits you with a 22 and then a natural 20 as he body checks you into the core.
Dang.
So, the first one does 8 slashing, and the body check does 8 bludgeoning.
And now.
Carlisle.
The 7 gang is finally over. 7, 7, 7, 7. Well,
Yeah.
after being netted, I assume I can see this guy because he threw a net at me.
Oh yeah, you definitely see him. He's at the top of the event.
I'm just gonna like stand up in the net, pull a know you, cast hold person at 5th level. So 4 targets, these 4.
Oh goddamn.
Old burst.
Would that be a charm or is it just hold?
No, it's not a charm.
Alright.
Are they humanoid?
For these, they ironically are not.
What?
They're not humanoid. These are constructs.
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 Well, alright.
I will let you redact that.
Okay.
You would let me redact that?
These do not
Gonna be
function
a
like
straight-
Ironstride. These are full-on construct boys.
I saw the 2 legs and 2 arms and was like, yes, humanoid.
That's bipeds.
But it's going to take a strength check to try to bust out of this, right?
Correct.
Well, now I have to think about things.
You could try attacking the net to break it.
You could. It does still have an HP pool for a net.
If I attack the enemies with a melee attack, does that affect that in any way?
You just have
Restraint.
disadvantage because of the net.
Jesus. My whole plan to just net them and do nothing has failed.
The unfortunate power of constructs. That's why they're.
I'm going to use my action to try to bust through this.
I've got to break free. Right,
Strength check.
flat strength.
Oh, I rolled a saving throw. It's not appearing. Well, that didn't work. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Very wise choice.
Yeah. Fucking sorry. I would have planned for this, but I thought my other thing was going to work. So just give me a sec to find what.
Oh, you don't trust me. That's why I laugh whenever I get to Mirrorlift and I have to like pause for 5 minutes because I'm just like, wizard.
Just going to cast it at level 4, so it's 2d8 plus 4. I'll put it here.
There are so many things that aren't humanoids. Humanoids are like the playable races and like goblins and weak shit.
I assume a 28 hits.
Yep, that definitely is. Crush into his back.
Jesus.
Jeez, you do crush into his back and just start fucking shaving away plates of armor.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Iron Stride.
Time to smack. Time to smack.
You partially recognize some of these boys. These are the original models.
Back to basics.
There goes
It
reality.
brings me great pain to do this, brother.
Brother, please.
Orkin.
It's a mercy killing.
But God, he had a family.
Jesus fucking Christ. So
That was like a 90 damage.
that's 1. That was 94 damage. And it looks horrifically damaged from that.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna finish him off.
That'll hit.
Okay then, I'm sorry, buddy.
Alright. As you finish him off, you can see the old-fashioned core. And then you remember. Now roll me a dex save.
Uh-oh.
As you, all you guys suddenly see the water just go with Iron Strike next to it.
Oh my god.
As the core
Wait.
detonates.
Oh no.
Alright, so you say if you'll
Every
take
one of them is gonna
no
explode.
damage. So I remember your fucking ability. Would you rather-
Tell us what it would have been, so we can get scared.
Nah. That's the suspense. That's the suspense for you when you're surrounded by the couch gang.
No,
Alright.
please.
I'll just look back. Can you lot handle these ones? I'm like looking at Miski and Brad and Adel.
Should be able to.
Alright. And I'm gonna go to assist the ones who are in mortal fucking danger.
Yeah, realizing that their original cores detonate upon destruction. Oh,
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Jesus Christ. Start fucking trucking into these boys. You can see
I'll cover you from the side.
just Carlisle's fears suddenly realized, like, they blow up? They blow up?
When you kill them, take cover.
Alrighty. This malfunctioning boy. Well, he's been cut into by the bird most, so.
In 2 pieces.
He will attempt and fail horribly as he swings the long sword and tries to slam check you. This boy comes clambering over the turnbuckle and slides down the house.
Oh my god. They're fast.
That's a full dash for them.
Fair enough.
Are these just little igloo things that we can walk over, basically?
Basically, this is somebody's home.
Did this used to be ground level before the ocean existed?
Possibly.
It
Or are these
was.
things built with like water in mind?
We were told the facility sunk, so.
This,
Oh.
These parts, they look
Yeah, alright.
definitely new, and these look like they were built for the purpose of being in water.
Okay.
Oh.
A denizen of the sea.
Under the sea.
See.
Tell Wrath, take it from me.
I'm gonna do a feature that I usually don't make you do anything with hindering strike other than doing the damage and the disadvantage because you know, I don't want to have to make you constantly roll saving throws for like almost nothing. Until the end of its next turn. So it just had it swung at me. So yeah, okay, so first of all, I'm going to stab him.
Alright.
And I won't move for a very specific reason.
Alright.
Okay, now he needs to make a strength saving throw DC based off of my dex, which is 19.
Well, he'll die, and you need to make a dex save.
Aww.
Oh no.
I was gonna push him. Ah,
Ironically,
That
that's
would be
exactly
cool.
on the money. You need to finish.
I
Damage,
did his mag. That's disappointing. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
Marilyn was going to try and make her dex save as well.
I'm like trying to shove him, and the blade just goes like right through the corax.
Just, oh fuck.
Right onto the detonation button.
Jesus Christ! The one time you get a natural
Accidental
one.
crit.
I have a plus 11.
He's like on a slot machine, just a ding 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 ding, and his eyes bombs. Just, oh fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, like in Borderlands when you get 3 of those.
The dynamite sticks, yeah.
So, as you take 15 fucking piercing damage, just the shrapnel explodes outwards towards you.
Oh, sorry,
Hey,
sorry.
It's not a fireball or anything.
It's not that spooky.
Yeah, I was expecting way worse.
No. They
Okay,
are
then.
damaged.
No. Well. I mean, just looking at it, I should probably get right here. Well,
Yes.
and note.
I was
I'm trying to debate for the wall.
Alright. I was just gonna say, you do see that Marilyn managed to cover herself enough.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I need to present enough targets so that, you know, she just get absolutely mobbed and die.
It's true.
I guess I'll just stand right here so that this dude doesn't jump down on our flank. It's probably worse for her health.
Alrighty.
And then I will, I'll shoot him point blank, you know, I'm feeling it. Since I stabbed once, I get to shoot twice. Shot one. Ooh. Shot two.
Ooh.
Ooh, copy that roll.
Shot through the heart. Oh, fuck no.
Oh, God. Alrighty, so you managed to blow through another chunk of armor for these boys over here.
I'm just looking at the other hindering strike effects. Okay, nothing's really important. Okay, yeah. I don't think I can push him back up the house. I feel like that would be kind of unrealistic.
It's underwater.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I've seen tugboats pull fucking oil freighters, so...
Yeah, I know, but I'm blasting a hunk of metal with a pistol.
Hey, you calling me a tugboat?
Yeah.
I'm not that thick.
Alright. This boy. Well, he said that his net is only containing one boy, but he's gonna try and appropriate the situation by trying to strike an iron strike. Which nothing hits. That's dum dum.
Dum, 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 dum.
Do 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 do. Alright. Mirror. Always the mages. Always the mages. Oh, she's just going to do a fucking simple magic missile in the current circumstance. So she doesn't fucking obliterate anyone.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
No, I'm just talking to myself. Don't interrupt yourself. Sorry.
Right. And this one is going to, servo itself into position to try and slap down Adel. He wants that Krispy Kreme.
No.
Oh God, yes.
And misses horribly. Wow, these guys really are malfunctioning. What's going on? What the fuck is going on? This one clambering around the corner and actually manages to strike Miralith twice.
Oh.
She is dumb magics.
Oh hey, I have evasion now. I only take half damage from that hit. Let me give myself back 7 HP.
Alright. Then we got another boy who climbs the turnbuckle. Looking at Iron Strike. He slips around the noodly path.
Bring it.
And tries to slide his DMs in. And doesn't get anywhere there. And then this boy. He's not very happy with Carlisle or Misky, so he's going to try and slap Carlisle once and then slam Misky. And he will hit Carlisle with the longsword, as he is netted still, for 10 slashing, and then body checking Misky for 9 bludgeoning. He literally just stabs down into Carlisle's side and then just shoulder checks into Misky's chest.
Rude.
Alrighty. This boy, he gonna be climbing on up. He'll only get up to there, which will be his full. Alright. And this boy, he clamber on up. And he gonna get on up over the heat. And then he gonna see Miralith's Tailwrath. And he raise up his hand and cast Net.
Net
Yes,
I
net.
just found.
Oh my fucking god.
Strength save.
Yes, please. Bird is perfectly fine, Jesus Christ. Miralith, not so much.
Yeah, that's about what I expect.
The bird is fine. Miralith is like being entangled around the fucking joints and body parts of this huge ass net. And then this boy. Oh, he sees a fresh target.
Beep boop.
He's coming at you, Bradimir. And he misses both times as they swing wide. Then this boy's gonna try and slap the Adel. And he will hit both times, Jesus. Solid 14 damage. And then, Bradimir, you got a new buddy.
Got a new buddy. To now give Mr. Adel inspiration. And for my main action, I shall cast a cantrip that I've had since the start of the game and have never used. Blade Ward.
Ooh.
Whew.
And I now have resistance to physical damage until the end of my next turn.
Begin the noodling.
That's all I can do.
Alright, Millirin.
You know what? I haven't tried this out yet, so could be fun. There's my hands and rising up from the ground. Shadows form together to create a dragon. It occupies that new green square because I don't have a token for it.
Shadow dragon, shadow dragon, shadow dragon.
Shadow Dragon no Jutsu!
What kind of dragon?
I mean, they're older shadow dragons. So this particular one will be doing necrotic damage.
Righty.
As it blasts the cone upwards to center. Like this. That's not as far as it goes. It goes further than that, but there's nothing else.
Alright. God damn.
It's a pretty good roll.
As they fail, they actually can't even save against that. My god. Sadness for these boys. I'm not kidding, they actually can't make that save.
They are not clever robots.
Alrighty, I need Carlisle and Miski to make me dexterity saves as...
Yes, I click the button. Wait.
Oh, am I making that save as well?
No, because this one that died was right next to them.
Alright.
And then... Which, Carlisle, you actually just made it.
Jeez.
So you'll only take half of that, so you'll take 8. And I need to hit Miski's button for her.
Thank you.
And which she makes just fine too. And she does the...
Nice.
She takes 4 damage because...
Oh, nice fire.
Actually, no, correction, because it's piercing. Duh.
Ah, well then shit.
So, it was
Less.
still-
Oh yes, fire.
Alright. And then, will that be all, Millie?
That will be all.
Alright, now Miske.
Hmm.
It is your turn. There's still one boy next to Carlisle. Archstride is holding off the other army.
Oh, yes. Can I stand in the cube above? Girl, no.
Yes, you can.
Wait.
So you stand
Now,
above.
fuck it. Can I take a step back so I can get advantage and smack the guy up top? I'm watching your stream. I can count the pixels.
How many?
Okay, I've got at least 10 around my health bar.
Alright.
That's about it.
But yeah, you can get the
I can't
advantage.
even make out my face. Yeah, cool. Let's smack that. Wait. Kill him.
Alright.
So I'm laughing to myself because I did the math the wrong way so that Carlisle would be in the middle.
Kill him.
He thought he was the robot the whole time. As you cut off his legs and arms.
Yes.
Alright, so that'll definitely end this boy. So Carlisle will give me another deck save as Misky makes another deck save as well.
Yeah! We got this. You have a health, right? Have 8.
No.
No?
That is a just under as it fails, and now you're going to get shrapnel. For now. One more than last time.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Well, that's better than I got last time.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Alrighty. And will that be all, Miss Gay, or would you like to move an action search or save that for more?
So we killed that boy. Can I action search, move down, and smack the guy?
Yes, you can.
Can I get advantage of the one near Iron Strike?
Yep.
I'm not sure if that involves me standing in the bloody hole thing, though.
There's
Is
water.
that a black hole?
It's a swim in a swim.
Oh, yeah!
You
Look
have
at the
swim
water. I smacked
speeds.
it. I forgot. I smacked it.
The reason why these boys had to clamber is because they don't have swim speeds and they're literally fucking tin cans.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you fighting them? Let's just swim up, lol.
I don't know. You could have done that.
It's too late. We're stuck in now.
They would just shot nets at us.
So the first one will die immediately.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So Einstrad and Miss Gay, Dick saves.
Yep.
Which...
Yes.
Oh my god. This Einstrad is fine, but Miss Gay will be taking the full brunt of this damage.
That's fine. They assume I have no idea how much health I have. Let's just keep doing this.
That was a big explosion.
What did you do?
17 damage.
You rolled the GM die the wrong way around, man. I meant to get the good hit.
I even did it at advantage, and you got a 10 and a 12 for your dex save bonus.
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
you-
no, I have horrible decks. It's
you
fine.
double failure there. Alright, and then you would be able to... Well, you wouldn't have advantage for this one. But you would... Actually, let me double check.
Wait, what? Let's do next to Iron Stride. I wouldn't have advantage.
Oh, the dragon thing.
There you are. You would be able to squiggle around for the last two for advantage.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
Alright, so you almost had a full sweep. But this boy just had to hang on by the fucking bare bones of his bolts.
Greedy. Now that's my turn. I love phoning it in. Kill me.
I will. On my way.
Awesome.
As Adel tries to finish off the... Well, he's just going to not even try to finish off because he knows he's not going to get anywhere near it, but he'll try and at least strike these boys down. For a solid 36 as he gets 2 solid strikes on them. Alright. Carla.
I am going to move my spiritual weapon 20 feet. 10, 15.
It's a fucking dragon.
As it passes through me, it's going to attack me.
Wow.
To try to cut this net.
Oh, alright then.
pops off own head. Whoopsie.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
My bad.
Alright, and
21.
that is definitely enough, especially with force damage, to break the net. You are free!
Hey, then I'm gonna step up. Actually, I'm gonna step up to like here
Alright.
or here to be big brain. And I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch at what level is this? Not 7th level. Let's go level 4. So, Whammon is the boy below me, not Tarath. I mean the one above me.
Alright.
My beautiful art.
No.
Look how much it's enhanced.
And it grew.
Yeah, look, I was drawing the head of that.
So, 21 necrotic damage to this guy, and I heal half of that.
Jeez. Alright, so he's siphoning up the life forces and energies of that boy.
Please give control.
Please give control of token.
Yes.
Okay. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold back. Bing. Don't worry about that health and AC. That's from a creature.
From the actual real Shadow Dragon, I imagine.
Yeah. Alright. That will be all, I assume, Carlo? Obviously.
Yep.
Alright. Iron Strudel.
Iron Strudel will hit this guy, but with a fucking uppercut, while also summoning the Fist of Anam to send this bitch skyrocketing. Please make me a strength saving throw, if that hits.
Alrighty. So, then the strength saving throw. He got a fucking 22. And
Damn, okay.
he will detonate in place. Another dex save.
Yeah!
No, it's not the 24 plus 6, it's the 22 plus 6.
Speak, Badaboom.
Not gonna lie, I don't
And I
think you
will-
could really fail unless you're rolling that one like tower.
Yeah, unless I roll like a 1.
Oh,
Poor Misky.
I forgot something when I summoned the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Any of my enemies that can see it must make a wisdom save or become frightened for a minute.
They cannot be feared.
Sweet,
That makes
doesn't
sense.
matter then.
They're full-on constructs. They are immune to charmed, exhaustion, feared, paralyzed, petrified, and poison. And that one I could that I could share because I don't really think anyone could petrify them.
Immune to
DRB.
paralyze, huh?
Never about. It makes sense.
Alright, sure.
Yes, I will use my bonus action to have my Dancing Greatsword come over and try to free Mirrorlith by cutting the stupid shit. That damn... Just kill it.
The fucking net.
Moida. Wow.
That'll still hit. It's rusted iron nets.
Oh, that was max damage.
Jesus Christ. Get away from my mother!
Alright, and now I've still got 2 attacks.
Just
I
enough.
will.
To die.
Advantage.
That definitely hits. God.
And now for the big finale. No,
So
16.
it's-
Oh god. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're heavily damaged, bro. Alright, another deck save.
Oh wait, I send him flying upwards.
Boy. I need Carlisle to make
Dicks.
one as well. And does the Illusionary Dragon have an HP pool?
while it is a solid, like, tangible object that can be, say, attacked, it automatically succeeds on all saving throws.
Alright,
or
so it's fine.
Take no damage, and it cannot be hit by any attack.
Alrighty.
And then I will move
Dragonstein. Alright.
to take the pressure off. Also, I take the 4 damage there.
Alrighty. Goddamn. Yeah, I'll have to set up tokens for your AoEs for next time. Alright, so this boy, he's got a veritable confetti of boys to attack. Well, the bird approached him first, so he's gonna go for bird, because I mean...
That's reasonable.
And then he's gonna try and slam Carlisle. Which neither of those will hit either of you. God. Alright, and then this boy sees the Iron Strudel. He's gonna try and sword him. And then slam Miralith. Nope. They're grinding gears. Adel, don't look! Tara.
Oh, look! I draw my pistol. Hasta la vista, baby. Wait! What? Because I'm blowing him away. What?
You
Inspiration.
say something?
Explosion.
And that's everyone. Obviously, except the dragon.
Dude.
Wow,
Oh,
man! Wow, what the fuck?
It's like you instinctively fly away and then remember your boy.
Carlisle
Yeah,
was barely making it.
oh,
Telrath, the dexiest boy here, is just like, huh?
Yeah, I like that. I try to fly away. As like I've trained myself to dodge using my wings, and I'm like, fuck, I'm underwater. That doesn't work.
Oh my god. Alrighty, what else would you like to do?
Well, after being embarrassed by my incredibly poor dex save, I would like to swim up and around to, I guess, like here.
Alrighty.
And then I will go back to murder.
Murder
With-
away now.
Deb from Frostbite, which should be an advantage, so I'll just roll it a second time.
Definitely is.
Okay?
Sword straight to the back.
And then a pistol shot to the back. I'm liking the pirate lifestyle.
That definitely hits. Goddamn. You are chunking the shit out of these boys.
Dude, pirate combat style. It's been calling me the whole time. I just haven't picked up the phone.
Ring ring. Pirate.
Alright, I am now done.
Who's
I may
there?
proceed.
Pirates.
Miralith. She is... Well, she's
You
gonna
wouldn't download a robot.
I totally would.
Hugged by Warforged is stealing.
That would be pretty fucking lit. God. So, what happened? I stole a Warforge. Oh my god, that is the saddest damage roll ever for Shocking Grasp.
Well, Mom's having a bad time.
Yes, yes she is. She's not familiar with the water. She's having a real bad fucking day. She's supposed to try and slam dunk Adel. manage to get 5 slashing on him as they barely catch him. And this boy. Well, he did approach the mother, so he'll try and longsword her and then slam the bird.
That's all I need to see here.
Which both will miss. Oh no.
I only get hit by explosions.
The fart button has returned. Matt's back. Alright. This boy. He approaches. And he's gonna swing both times at Mirror.
No.
The first available target. The most optimal kill. Only one of those will hit. He hits her for 6 bludgeoning. Body checking her from behind.
He thrusts aggressively.
And then this boy. He steps lightly. And he's gonna try and longsword and slam Bradamir. Well, the longsword misses, but he slams him. The 23.
Alright.
For 7 reduced to 3.
Yay.
And then this boy is gonna try and longsword Adel and then slam Brad. He's gotta get that football tackle in there. Which he'll hit Adel for 7 slashing. And Bradamir for 9 reduced to 4.
Okay.
Alright, Bradamir. These boys have definitely been gaining attention to you.
Yes, I shall retaliate against this one with inflict wounds at level 4.
God damn.
Ah!
No!
Wait, I had advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Advantage. Yeah.
Alright, it was saved. Whew.
Save!
It was about to be the worst situation. Alright, there you go. God, yeah. It was almost in a really bad fucking way. You just start fucking melting pieces of this boy off. You see it literally just rust before your eyes as you make contact with it.
Alright, and then I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Millerin, the shadow is a real.
The dragon moves to here and does another breath attack.
And they fail. Because they can't actually make your save.
Take instantly fail.
They take 20 damage.
They have a -4.
Step once
3
to here and cast Steel Wind Strike.
Oh god.
Yeah, this one's gonna be mental. So the one to the left of Bradamir, the one to the right of Bradamir,
Oh my god.
one to the left of Adel. I've already lost my button.
They're all
Then
fucking great.
the one below Miralith. And then the one above Miralith.
They all definitely hit. Jesus.
Alright, you know what? Kick. Kick. Kick.
Good.
Jeez.
The fuck?
And
Power of
reference
Steel Wind Strike, baby.
like this.
Alrighty.
You just went full anime on them.
Yeah, that's what this spell is.
It's the anime spell.
Pretty fucking much, Jesus Christ. 83 fucking damage on one boy. My god.
Now, I have a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Staff of Power states that if I hit with a melee attack, I can expend 1 charge to deal some extra force damage. Would that count melee spell attack?
I would say yes, because it still has to be a melee attack, because you technically...
Yeah, I'm asking specifically for this spell, because the component for this spell is a melee weapon worth at least 1 silver piece, and the Staff of Power counts as a +2 quarterstaff, so it is the melee weapon I use for the spell.
Yeah, I would say it definitely counts due to the fact that, like I said, you still have to be in melee range while you're teleporting to do that.
Alright, well I'm not going to do it this time, but it's just something I wanted to check for future reference.
Yeah, because that's the whole point of that spell, is that you're teleporting and slashing. And I assume you end over here then?
I can end next to whichever one I want. Which, help Adel out, I'll just stop here.
Alright. And then...
Trade is complete.
Misky. Gonna swim in and slam
Okay.
some boys.
Absolutely. Going to head over to Edel and Bradamir. Can I do a mix-up of Misty Step and movement to try and get to the one above?
Above Adel?
Yeah, above Edel.
Easily.
Cool. Now let's slam into that and try and kill it.
Alright.
I don't know if that leaves me with any movement left, so...
You would have... Well, if you step here, you would have 15 feet, so we'll do that.
Cool. I can't see what you're talking about, but I can't believe you.
You gotta believe! Believe! As you chop into this fucking boy.
Yes!
Alright. So as you fucking just completely start chomping down onto this boy, Adel, Bradamir, and Misky, you're gonna have to make the save again as this boy detonates. As you finish out your last attack on him.
Okay.
No.
Oh, no.
You need to dodge, Adel. No, I don't think I will.
That's Misky's.
Oh. You need to dodge, Misky. No, I don't think I will.
No, I want to catch it. I want to throw it back at him. I heard this technique
Opens mouth.
called the return. Ah.
Catch shrapnel in my mouth.
And then spit it back. I become a gun.
It can't hurt my outsides if I catch it with my insides.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
11 piercing, which obviously gets reduced to 5 for you, Brad.
No, that's ward off the daily loss for the...
Oh no.
It is but a cantrip.
Alrighty. And then...
Garbage.
over to Eagle. He's the garbage man.
I've never used it before.
It's good for grabbing attention when your ally needs help.
Good for tanking, but I ain't a tank.
You are not with that attitude.
No, please.
Tank.
Picks him up. So Adel and Millie need to make a deck save. As he detonates
I'll be
that
right
boy.
back.
Which Adel's going to take the full brunt of this, so he only got a 10 this time. 16. And oh god, Millie, you make that perfectly for only 8 pierce. Alrighty, and with that, Adel's gonna come on over to here and get rid
I'm
of it.
not even going to bother making a con save. I can't fail that.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. Can they damage, please? Alright,
I
Carl!
have 11. I have a con save of 11.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no fucking way.
First up, gonna move Sacred Weapon 5, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna hit the one below it.
I am back.
Hello.
Definitely hits, and welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Ooh, 25 damage.
Spiritual weapon just starts crushing plates off of this boy. Gears.
And then I'm gonna punch this boy blind with my vampiric touch. $23.
That definitely fucking hits, Jesus. Nice. 22 damage, this boy.
22.
See the parts.
Then I heal half of it.
Nice 11. So you see the parts degrading, rotting before you.
Yeah, that is my turn. Actually, yeah, I'm going to step away from this boy.
Alright. He will attempt to slash you. Oh. Probably won't get very close. He will do the try. That's the wrong button. Alright. And yes, he definitely failed.
Nice.
Alrighty. Iron Stride.
Alright, how's this boy here looking, the one above Miralith?
Hardier than the bottom two.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, turn around and I'll smack this guy. And make me a strength saving throw by fucking old Jim.
But collateral damage.
He'll make the strength save with a 20.
Son of a bitch.
And
So good at that.
make another dex save.
God damn.
If this one explodes, would it damage the one next to it?
It does.
Set off a chain reaction.
Did it fucking kill him?
No, but that was the saddest 7 damage I've ever seen.
Okay, I'll just take the 3. And then I'll punch this guy and try to send work on some. It's not work on one of them.
Alright. He'll make it with a 21.
God damn it!
And then detonate.
God damn it!
They're standing their ground just to explode.
A little bit. She's only way out is to detonate. Come on.
Fuck you.
It's like the Terminator.
It's just like Janos. There's nothing left to do now. I'll just blow myself up. Activate my self-destruct.
Negative 3. Okay, we hit this guy with the last punch. Come on.
Your mother's
Come
just...
on. Go flying, damn you. You son of a bitch.
Get away! Door stuck! Door
Away!
stuck! Cannot remember the DC entirely for the unknown. I think it was
It's 18 the punch.
Yeah, DC 18 for the punch.
There we are. Yes, you're right. So this one finally
Goes 15 feet.
into the doorway.
Oh, okay, if he's not dead, my sword will chase after him and fucking impale him. Get him, boy! Oh, God!
That will barely hit.
Oh, God, okay, good. Bad.
As he slowly starts to stand back up.
Damn
Alright, will that be all?
I'm not actually searching just for this guy, fuck him.
Alright.
It's so worth it.
Tell us.
Here, steal the kill.
Walks into range of explosion.
I have a high dex save, and I have evasion.
He says
I
with
failed
full
twice.
Famous last words.
Don't talk to me.
Alright, roll me that deck save, boy. Alright.
Wow, that's poor.
Only half. Fine.
Well, none. I have evasion.
That's right. I forgot. Been a while.
I just got it, so.
Alrighty.
And then I will. Well, actually, I don't use my flying movement underwater, so I can't actually move much more than that. I will move my last 5 feet, and I will use my other attack to shoot this guy.
Alright.
Wait, I don't need to be any closer than this to do both my shots. I have become mentally retarded.
Yeah.
I shoot him twice. Ooh.
Yes, you do. Alright, Bredamir. Hit that
that crit
save
makes
button.
me cry.
So many.
Ford does that thing where he's like, "Get down, Mr. President," and he jumps on the bomb.
Alrighty. So after all the destruction of these boys, you fucking finally have a moment to look at this homestead around here. Between all the combat and all that, it's finally over. See that Merilith is pretty hurt from that. Adel's beaten up, but not anywhere near as bad as her.
Father, Mother needs help.
Alright, coming. With that, you can see immediately starts tending to her wounds. As you hear someone kind of yelling out in a bit of anger. What did you do to my home?
Door stuck. We did nothing to your home. We only destroyed the invaders.
These
Did not realize you lived here. Sorry, it was self-defense. These robots. Are they yours?
They kept the sharks away from my fishery.
Well, my
Did you modify
deepest
them?
apologies.
No, why would I have to modify them?
Just wondering if that's why their behavior was corrupt.
They insisted upon helping. There's another that it's a lot less damaged than they were, but I figured they were just making use of older models.
Did you build these, or did you get them from somewhere?
I got them in trade. If I found any medals, that I would pass them over to them.
That's unfortunate.
Telrath, I think we fucked up this guy's style.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't intend to. Well, want to. Well, hi, I'm Telrath.
Zoros.
I mean, look, I don't usually say sorry for most things that I do, but I mean, we didn't really mean to fuck up your entire life. We're looking for a facility that's around here.
You're probably looking for Catcher then.
Catcher?
Tell me more.
The other fucking construct friend. I'd say more friend than construct. He lives in the ravine further out.
And he knows where the facility is.
Facility? You mean where they brought out most of these old models?
Probably.
That sounds good.
All right. And seeing how your lifestyle is ruined, I'm extending to you a once-in-a-lifetime offer. You can join our crew. You can decide on it, and when we get back, you can make your decision. We offer free food. And occasional murder.
Did you say Anders?
And occasional murder.
No, what'd you call him originally?
No, he said
I think-
and occasional murder.
Oh.
He didn't say Anders. Your head's caught up
Wow.
in Saltmarsh, mate.
Friend, we are freelance mercenaries who act in our own self-interest most of the time. Be interested
Really?
in joining that?
When you phrase it like that, you make us sound very egocentric, Brad.
We are very
Well, this is-
egocentric.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm just a fish farmer.
Would you like to be more?
No!
Oh. Ah,
I just wanna grow my fish. Not have my home have detonated. And, you could easily find a crab crawl.
Can I punch the crab?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Please roll on that one.
crap,
Oh
crap,
god, yes,
crap.
Mr.
please.
Crab, Mr. Crab.
Please. No, with your vampiric touching it, you cheater.
Alright. You, vampire...
Oh, huge!
You vampire touched the crab for
What?
exactly its health. Ironic
Wow.
as fuck.
You get a whole 2 HP.
I heal for 2 and my vampiric touch runs it.
And the king crab dies.
Mm.
I could have introduced you, I guess. Are you gonna do this to catch her? What the fuck is your problems?
Wait, nothing was
Again,
our
it was
problem.
self-defense.
We literally arrived here and they tried to kill us. We
Yeah,
didn't
he
really
self-defense that crab.
miss them.
He's looking at Carlisle punching the crab for
I
He's
seems
a new
more
hire.
like I picked it up and like sucked its life spirit out with my fucking shadow.
If you try to pick
Oh,
up a
with-
king
with his
crab, that
tongue.
thing's gonna fucking take your finger off.
He just like licks the crab and it dies, just like.
Imagine someone looking at Cage Toad. Oh my god. Hey, can I ask?
Hmm?
Sorry. What race is this guy? Because I can't see anything. I'm just staring at my desktop.
He's a Triton.
Oh, okay.
Poor boy.
Cool dude.
Yep.
I like his stuff.
Yeah. Can
I like his style.
Like his whole get up.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, yeah,
I like your
like
staff.
I
It's
said.
mine now.
don't usually apologize for much. We aren't really looking for trouble. It's a very long story.
What was that?
That was Luke, I assume.
The plug.
It's vibrator. Why?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
He
It's the butt plug. Don't worry.
likes to play with his vibrator. Well,
Yeah, please,
it's not.
please no imagery. I order you to stop.
To be honest, if you set up these constructs to ward off sharks, then they're a bit faulty.
I'm not gonna lie, you stick really far the fuck out. Why are you even down here aside from that? Like, the facility?
Well, wait. The facility, yes.
Okay, do you want me to explain it to you?
Not really, it's that direction, the first ravine.
Okay, well, I'll
What's
keep it
his
simple
name?
for you. We're looking for a giant ass arm.
It's Catcher, the person you're looking for. My name is Zodos. Zodos Zanumathon.
Thank you,
Well,
Zodos.
Yeah, well, Zodos, the offer still stands if you want to join some pirates. Like I said, we offer free hot meals,
I
and minimal work.
If not, I know somewhere else you can work.
What's that supposed to be?
Oh, in hell, I assume.
wink. It's always the blue boys. It's always the blue boys.
Blue boys.
Absolutely not what I meant at all, Lucy. The palace in Nutchester, but fuck you all.
I assumed you meant you can work in hell.
No.
I'm in.
No. Wait. No.
Alright, yeah.
I know somewhere else you can work.
Oh no.
And he's just like,
You're under the bird.
Wait, what? Please.
Under the sea.
Hello?
Zodos the farmer, take it from me.
No, I pull out my pistol.
I'm just... I don't even know where the fuck you guys came from. I'm just going...
Points upwards.
Misky points up.
Yeah. He just shakes his head and goes through the doorway into the fucking fishery to make sure that this fucking livestock is okay.
Yeah, also, by the way, there's a giant dragon up there. He seems to really like us, but he'll probably kill you, so I wouldn't recommend going up there for a little bit.
Who the fuck are you people?
Sorry
better
about
if
your
you don't
robots.
know.
Bye.
Poor soul.
Fuck.
Feel bad, but constructs are expensive. You can't replace that.
What was that?
Last time
He's a simple farm boy. He needs no sympathy.
last time we bought them, it was like most of our money. We don't have
Well,
a lot of money.
I mean, if we're speaking objectively, Brad, those were also, like, top-of-the-line models that were in really good condition.
True.
I mean,
Also, we effectively just freed those robots from an eternity of slavement. Slavement? Is that a word?
Yes.
Enslavement.
I don't believe constructs like that have desires beyond their job.
You take that back.
I said constructs like that, the automatons.
Take that back.
Slap science tried. This boy's different.
You can feel
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
one of the good
personality in
ones.
this guy.
Slaps Brad back. Brad dies.
Brad just pulled.
Slap him.
Brad just pulled an Iron Stride as one of the good ones.
Alright, so,
Don't
Bad boy
don't
right
use
here,
this.
500 horse.
This bad boy can fit so much fuel in.
God. Alright, so as you're heading towards the ravine, anyone who wants to can go ahead and roll me a perception or take their passive.
I'm gonna keep taking my passive. It gives us a good base.
Oh my.
As we're going towards the ravine, can I attune to an item? Or would that be too short of a walk?
It would be too short.
Oh,
The
good.
ravine itself is like 20 minutes away.
Wow, I'm beating everybody with my passive. Feels good.
Arr.
I don't remember what any of my skills are.
So,
I hit things.
in the distance, you'll see a particular boy who does not look like a bioluminescent fish or coral life down here at the seabed floor.
One of these things is not like the others.
You will see in the distance what you assume is Catcher.
Is he catching fish?
Oh,
Oh my
he is.
god.
Pokemon.
I
He's a
love
fish
that.
catcher.
I
He
love
has a
him.
big ass net.
He looks really cool and also has a net, and I tried it.
Dude, I love the energy.
And they're all
Yeah.
glowy.
Eee.
Anybody's
Energy net.
in games room, please.
As you see him. Oh.
Thank you. And Zapdos. Zexators.
KJ over here. KJ over here playing a different version of D&D. Play by
We're all
post.
fucking weird, guys.
The true version of D&D.
D&D.
Imagination.
At least I have a character sheet in front of me. I can't even pull that up on my phone.
That's fair enough.
Oh, yeah, I could actually go and sit in the fucking aircon. I'm gonna do that.
Don't do that, you maniac!
She's sitting
Make
there
us so
fucking.
jealous.
She's sitting there fucking melting and dying this whole fucking time. And then she's just like, oh yeah,
Why?
I can do that.
Conditioner.
And by the way, Jesus Christ, that is a beautiful pixelation. Holy shit.
Yes, I'm not watching the stream anymore.
Fair. It's like looking at someone with high octane glasses. But that's Catcher.
Yay. I'll see it when it's no longer dancing squares.
I like him. He looks like
Oh,
Aqua
he's
Doom guy.
awesome. I
But,
want his trident. Oh, hell.
Man, his name is very literal, isn't it?
As he sees you guys, I assume you approach this boy.
Oh yeah, I ain't hiding.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ilmer is following behind. You can see that he immediately poises up his trident and actually cocks the net back to get ready to use it if necessary.
Empty hands. Empty hands.
Oh.
I don't
dropped
even enter
my
the combat
axe.
stance. Are you the one referred to as Catcher?
Are you the one we're looking for?
The droid we're looking for.
R2?
What do you have with this unit?
We were told that you know where the research facility is.
Yes, I retrieve what's necessary and return there.
We are looking to enter the research facility.
This would go against protocol.
Adel?
I don't know this one. This is a recent design.
Oh,
Which
Hey.
protocol?
would it be rude to ask him where he was made? When?
How and by whom?
How old are you?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Let's give him a math test while we're here.
Is it gay if it's with Warforged?
Can balls touch?
What if the lug nuts touch?
I was made by the brothers Belthran and Dulak.
I do not recognize these names.
Adol will actually step forward. You mean to tell me that those dwarves actually survived the splitting of the plains? I see you recognize my creators' names. It will be up to them whether you are allowed to enter. I will lead you to the gate at most.
We appreciate this. You will receive no hostilities from us, I promise.
If you raise your weapons once, I will have to execute you.
Admirable.
Fair enough.
Millie snicker. Looking in. Follow me. With that, you can actually see the little water jets that have been built into the back of his calves as he starts to literally Aquaman swimming away towards the river.
Dude, this is just like the Phantom Menace. We're following Jar Jar to the city.
God damn it,
I
no!
hate it. That's it.
Oh my
kill him.
god. He looks so itty bitty like this.
You do.
You used to follow
Talking to me
Lisa
on my
now.
son ever again.
Don't worry,
Oh,
he's
you
got
big offer.
a lightsaber trident, so he's good to go.
When we get there, he's like, "Oh no, Misa and Big Dudu this time."
Just look at him and it's like, oh man, do you only catch small fish? Don't worry. There's always a bigger fish.
It's you.
We need a bongo.
Doom, 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 doom. As I slide everyone into these DMs.
Oh god.
Man, those DMs are hot.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I expected this facility to be abandoned and like full of sharks or something.
I was not expecting anyone to be here as well.
Belthran and Dulak has been fixing and repairing and making more. They have been paranoid that the giants would return. I have seen storm giants roaming the ocean floors. I've made sure to
You
avoid
have?
them.
How recently?
They are combing the areas more vigorously. I'm not familiar with what they've been doing, but their activity has definitely increased in the last months.
Is it possible they seek what we seek?
It is very much likely.
A little more reason to heart.
They're stone giants.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
So, at this point, Catcher will step forward, and you do see that it relieves the arcane seal at the door, where the water does drain away briefly. Just get rid of all that.
Oh, I like him.
Yo, he's thick.
Ooh.
Dude, he's in like a gimp suit.
A metal gimp suit covered in spikes.
It is what I'm into. Do not kink shame.
Dude, he looks like he's been smoking the greatest weed.
If you would please wait in the main chamber, I must go and
Of course.
retrieve the brothers to see if you have permission to access the full facility.
Very well then.
He'll go and step down from the entry platform. As he walks
Yes,
by
well.
the fucking spike gimp giant.
Just like start inspecting all these guys. Just looking them over.
You can see that these boys, which reminds me, I need to send it to KJ as well.
KJ!
The Gimp Boy.
Gimp boy and the earlier guard models.
He's a Saudi Oceanic.
You know, it's funny. Even if I used my OP Ranger senses to like try to find out where to go, I probably still would have landed at that farm because it had so many constructs next to it.
Huh.
I'd have been like, this is clearly the entrance.
It's gotta be. Oh, this poor farmer.
Dude, he had such a good security system, and we literally ruined it for no reason.
Oh, self-defense.
Alrighty.
He only asked directions, and he was like, "Fuck you."
he told you and said fuck you for blowing off his goddamn guards.
Anyway, when we asked the robot god,
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Most of the constructs we talk to that don't, have a soul by default generally are pretty rote and like blah. They usually don't help very much.
But as you steady these boys over, Einstride, You realize why this facility is so close, ironically, to Mirage City, is that you can even see their ancestral designs and the Sentinel guards.
Oh,
From over 600 years ago.
very familiar.
Of course, with the main facility boy there, as you can see, he's definitely a more recent creation. Especially with the heavier wrought iron and steel mixed together. You can see it very clearly, some other kind of magical enchantment put upon his fists. Clearly a full bodyguard for the front door. And whatever may come through. At this point, you would eventually see Catcher walk up this way. Doesn't say a word, but proceeds back over to the other doorway and heads in. Which, not long after that, you will see what looks like two very, very old stone dwarfs walk out. At this point, he kind of looks up at you, Ironstride. Actually melds through the stone up to the upper platform. And you don't hear what sounds like almost like a gasp from Adel in the back. I see your design hasn't failed.
Do we know each other?
Probably not personally, but I helped your father build it. Which that point, Adel will actually come forward. I thought you were dead. Belthron, you don't recognize me. Is that really what? I barely recognize your damn voice in that ugly ass box of it, but it's me, you fucking idiot. Told you I'd be fucking lasting here, this giant asshole over here, long enough. Get up here, you fucking silent bastard. Dulik will actually come up. You can see the shield and mace well placed. Still, like, looking over everyone as Adel will actually go over and give Belthran a hug. I see your boy actually woke up on his own, looks like it. Or did you finally go get him? Woke us up, but quite the reverse of circumstances. Eh. So what the hell brings you fleshies down here? Let's see, Dulik is just kind of looking at everyone carefully. I can smell the magic on you.
We're seeking to find the parts of the Titan.
So you came for the Slayer's arm, did you?
We feel it's necessary that we find...
So is it really at war again? Or is it just some fucked up king trying to play God again?
He's a pirate.
Honestly, at this point I am not entirely sure. But judging from what we've been told before. All-out war.
He just kind of looks at Adel for back to the rest of you. Well, you sure as shit don't seem like royalty. You definitely aren't fucking sent from any royalty, sultanate, or fucking sea king or queen, or fucking false monarch or king or pope ass clown fucking hat.
I serve no one.
That's good. So, you got enough of your fellow compatriots to help lift the couple 100-ton fucker, or you just hoping to magic your way out of that? At that point, you can see Dulik like steps up to Tarath, just like almost like a bloodhound, just like sniffing all of you. He like sniffs Carlisle from it, like just fucking holy magics. Just
I'm like close to his height too. Bird is short. Even worse.
Yeah. He has like no personal space at all. He's like an inch away from your face when he's doing this. You just can hear from the stone, just like.
That's awesome. Missy would have the biggest grin on her fucking face.
So do you do this to everybody, or?
Of course. How is he supposed to find out about their magic?
I mean, I have a lot on me.
If magic.
Is that why dogs do that?
On
I
average,
think
yeah.
this is different.
I mean, you can teach a dog to sense out residium. That's how you dig for it pretty well in the mines. But then again, unless you got fucking weird terms now after all these years. But you, with the fancy crown, and you back there at the plucking string.
Oh.
You seem like you got good magics on you. Smell it.
They're alright.
Oh no, can they smell the magics of the Anam gone?
Oh yes. Oh yes, he can.
They smell
Heresy right there.
You can see why they're like a little wary of you still.
You don't remember them? You got, giant enchanted gauntlets. I want the Titan Killer
nice
for
glowy.
reasons.
Reasons.
Yeah. He just kind
I
of
like people.
he doesn't really like waste much time. He's like not taking your equipment away, but like grabbing at it and like quickly like looking at it and just like handling it.
I don't mind.
It's like everyone, like their swords, their bows, all of it.
Okay.
But when he does get to your gauntlets, Iron Stride, he'll actually see him on fucking seal on it, just spit gravel on it.
Is there a problem?
You should know, you dumbass. Fucking heart's hobbling away. Fucking nasty.
The gauntlet.
The nasty fucking seal on that shit.
Maybe he can do better.
I don't mind the belt because at least that means you probably had to kill one for it.
Unfortunately purchased this. But I have killed many giants. With my bare hands.
Pretty fucking ironic.
I believe it to be a case similar to fighting fire with fire.
How does that work?
It's a metaphor, Missy.
Like fire.
While I can share your disgust, using their own weapons against them is beneficial.
Blood.
That's true.
Sorry.
You got a huge fucking breakthrough over there. My God.
Oh, sorry, I sprawled out on my tiles. I'm not even looking at my phone. I'm just picturing all this in my head, and I can imagine Mitski staring at her hands going, you have one fire, you have another fire, and you bring them together, and she clasps her hands, and then you have a bigger fire. What?
And then you look at a bushfire in front of you, and then you think, let them fight.
Let them.
That explains why we're on fire right now. My
Well,
apologies. I'm sorry for derailing.
no, you're fine. Well, I mean, you know how to put them together at least, instead of just carrying the parts around. Once we release them from their locks, anyway.
Adel, do you have that knowledge?
I do. Thankfully, I never forgot that. Though I do worry that Varric would still have that knowledge himself.
Then this is a race.
The young boy. I guess he wouldn't be young yet. Though I'm surprised he's alive. Should have been dead by now.
Varric?
Ain't nothing special.
Do you know how old he is? Sorry.
Well, when I first started working with him in his ship transportations, as he was a good runner, managed to get a lot of the supplies back and forth from here to, the war front. I think he was only 18.
Wait, it's Grand Wolfram?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Iron Stride is as old as you are.
If not older. Most likely older. I was only young at the time, I think.
So 18 minus 10 good solid years, and you're 600 and something. Holy
640 plus. I don't honestly know.
650 something. Oh my god, we finally have an age.
Yeah, for
How old was I when you transferred my soul anyway?
Oh, you're a wee lad. Tiny little thing. Your father was in charge along with your mother over there. He clearly can tell, especially the fact of Miralith being there. That, tiny little 5-year-old. Pretty sick. Unfortunately, it was due to a lot of the fallout from the giants and just not enough food and other supplies. A lot of unfortunate bastards who died.
I see.
On a good note, though, we still have Burmis here. Even though it was not the most elegant of forms that they decided to take. Still been maintaining and crafting new boys left, right, and center. We've just been working on the forges and making the parts.
It seems you have been doing an exceptional job.
Yeah, Catcher there was the most recent conversion.
Yes, he seemed quite modern.
There's a few other boys that we're trying to fix up. Unfortunately, their parts are a bit old, so whatever metal we can get down here is well, the best we're gonna get. Then again, at least it's better than listening to the fucking tactical advisors that are still mumbling around. I think they've kind of lost their shit.
At least things are never too dull.
Iron Stride, C12.
Oh, of course. Do you know where I could reactivate my docent?
You actually have one of those still functioning.
Oh yeah, I'll pull out C12 and hand C12 to them. C12 saved my life when I needed it.
So at that, you see Dulik wastes no time and like plucks it from your hands roughly. Just takes a couple of deep whiffs. Just, He should be alright. I'll go get him fixed up in the room over. A couple of charge arms over there.
I appreciate it.
Come on over this way. You gotta go through these back doors anyway if we gotta get over to the goddamn arm if we're really gonna release the locks on that shit.
If you need any assistance, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you weren't giving the arm to us, then that asshole here would probably show up and try to steal it anyways.
He'd be pretty hard pressed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you do have a lot of big boys in here.
He is controlling giants at the moment. He is a general for their army.
He turned turncoat then.
It would appear that way.
Fucking
Not exactly.
fucking bastard. Starts going through this stone melts through the floor a little bit to the lower level. You can see he completely forgets the fact that he can do that. It's become such a regular mode of travel for them.
Opens door.
That's so cool.
I know it's probably like a hammer, but it looks like he's holding a beady suitcase.
I am ready for business day.
Stocks.
Stonks.
God, picture. God.
Alright.
We'll defend the stock market.
Prepare to perish.
Under these crushing results.
We are
12%
reporting-
interest rates.
The index fund of your skull is reporting a sharp drop. How
And
unfortunate.
obviously don't mind the text for some of them. I hadn't had a chance to clean up some of these pictures.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
I don't see a thing.
Is that him? I love him. Whoa! What is that?
Well, that little mess is the other side project that we're fixing up. That's one of the original defenders, the wall crawlers as we called them.
Yes, so many legs.
Are those guns on him?
They're improved flamethrowers. Instead of waiting for the alchemist flask to break, we just jet it out.
That is very creative.
Probably the best answer that we
That's
have.
right. We should get you flamethrowers for your shoulders.
I'm not sure if that is necessary.
Yeah, I don't
Totally
think he needs
necessary. No, he needs more power.
Unlimited power!
We ain't stopping until I become robot god.
So, he'll pull down one of the main facility arms, plops C12 right in the center of it, and picks it up and starts carrying it off to one of the main arcane facilities to start recharging its energy. Well, might as well follow us to the next locations. I'll make sure that little guy gets back into you.
Yeah.
I appreciate your assistance with this. I've been searching for some time to try and fix.
Yeah, we made sure that, well, a lot of them would be fairly hard to repair. That way they couldn't be replicated. At the same time, that was also the main concern with a lot of the other stuff, but those were a lot more dangerous models. We ended up selling that to a lot of the people outside. Seems to be working fine. So, obviously it's to take you by the next big boy project.
I love these things.
And these guys really have some spare time on their hands, eh?
Is that a cannon for an arm?
Yep. Builds up an arcane cannonball. Kind of like
That's so cool.
kind of like a giant magic missile, except just built entirely of force.
Whoa.
This
I
boy,
still have to mute myself when I get excited.
this boy had been used to defend the facility a few times already.
That is quite impressive.
Took a little bit of damage, but mostly a couple of prying eyes that shouldn't be have dug around here anyway. Obviously, while we got time to wait for our little friend to return to us. How is the surface? We just been seeing a whole bunch of fucking tritons and sea elves and shit, and you can tell how we feel about that.
It's dry.
Well, basically Sleetrun and Saltmarsh are not existent because I said fucking Saltmarsh because I'm fucking tired.
Saltmarsh doesn't exist yet. That kind of fell into the ocean with the rest of the shit when the plane separated.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Shit just kind of started meshing together. And
I can't believe I'm that tired that I fucking said that shit.
That makes me really happy.
Maybe
It's
it's a
perfect.
sign.
Bring back Saltmarsh 2020.
I don't know.
The devastation of the elemental split has still caused many sky islands to remain in place. Nothing much has necessarily changed.
I would imagine that whatever came left of the Dwarven cities, people who weren't fucking cursed to be stone body forever. Or at least those who embraced it wisely instead of trying to fight that shit and turn into half crag monsters. Would be pretty good right now. I mean, like, what the fuck do you do up there for fun? I mean, we're constantly remaking stuff. It's pretty good living, actually.
I live on a boat with a tree. It's alright.
We have our own large ship, and recently acquired a new one from Mirage City.
Well,
We may have stolen it.
it's fair enough.
Did.
The old 5-finger discount.
We figured they did not need that spare warship.
It was just sitting there all lonely and sad.
At this point,
You know, want to be cleared of its passengers.
you do see Belthron is like drinking mercury.
Holy shit.
Mercury.
These guys are hardcore. No wonder he's been alive for so long.
Got a con of like plus 50.
They're made of fucking solid stone. Of course, they're gonna need some punch for their drinks.
Just fucking
Dude.
mercury.
The best part about this, though, is that's like ancient, like what they thought was immortality medicine. They would drink fucking liquid mercury because it was all silvery. They fucking died.
Oh my god.
That's very real.
Oh,
They
damn.
weren't strong enough to handle the immortality.
Yeah.
They were not worthy. I would imagine that the Sultanate and a few others that we managed to hear about, this trade still fucking floats around. They had a couple of the sea elves trying to fucking poke around our facility looking for warforged that they could scrap. I could definitely say we scrapped the shit out of them.
I think I remember meeting a seal. One time before we went to war.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking ugly, aren't they? So,
I think we met it when we fought the Brine Queen.
that's a fucking name. Sounds like a salty bitch.
She sucked.
I mean, Ironstrike went to an entire Sea Elf city. Do you not remember?
No, he skipped over that bit.
Let me just re-access my memory logs.
Remember
Where?
Koya.
What about these clothes I'm still fucking wearing?
There.
Yes, I
But
remember.
Valis continued to buy weapons. You know.
That's where I got this belt.
I already have a +3 trident. What else can I get?
Yeah.
Misty
Which reminds me,
fancy
I have a
clothes.
+3 crossbow. That I haven't used yet. Use the next fight.
Madman.
No. What
But
do you
yeah.
intend to do once you beat your friend to all these parts?
Execute the rest of Adel's plan, supposedly. And destroy the giant. God?
Destroy the Titans.
That sounds really stupid when I say it out loud.
They're still,
Destroying the god.
the fucking
What?
Titans are still roaming. Can't be surprised.
Yes. We ran into one, I think. It was the size of a mountain.
Ugh.
Wait. You're saying our plan is to stop Virik from putting this together and killing the Titans so that we can put it together and kill the Titans?
No, the entire point is that we're getting apart so that we can force Virik to talk to us about what he's doing.
See, that
I
makes a lot
don't
more
believe.
sense.
I'm not sure if Virik is on our side. At this point, it's safe to say that he may have decided to side with the Giants. Time can change a man. So, I would rather be safe than sorry. I do not wish to witness another genocide.
If he sided with the Giants, then that genocide's probably already underway.
Flashbacks of the prison.
Genocide, big happen, but not much talking.
I don't really feel like being responsible for watching the arm anymore, and not gonna lie, with the increased activity of storm giants around the area, it's only time before they come to try and rip it away from us.
At least perhaps if we take it, they will leave you alone.
I'm hoping that's the situation. I may be willing to fight, but it's been a long time and my stones have gotten brittle. That's why we had to make these old boys fix them up best we can.
You did your fighting. All those years ago. I believe now is the time where you can rest. And leave the fighting to others.
That's fair. I guess I'll just have to fix up a couple of good old stone brews with an extra strength kick while we sit back and watch the light show.
That does seem like the idea.
Well, at this point you would see the docent returning back with one of the arms as it passes through the wall. It sets down into Golik's hand, and he will step forth and kind of pass it over to you and start.
I will gently take it from him.
Oh, come on. He's more durable than that.
I understand. but still.
You metal types. Yeah, we're softer than you look on the outside.
After all, I guess we are still human on some level.
Speak for yourself. Looks at the two dwarves. Nonetheless, follow us down the main halls this way. These are all storage supplies and the main exit to the arm.
Because they just vanished. Where did they go?
Literally walk through the wall. They don't even have to open the door. Just
opens doors along the way. Becomes one with bird. Steps on bird. Oh god, imagine like, you know how when you're walking with your mum in like the shops and then you accidentally get clipped by the trolley? It'd be like that, but if you were clipped by 30 trolleys when I step on your heel.
Just the sound of bone crunching.
Bone turning to dust.
Oh, who this?
You phone with this.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, I may have to get that image.
Key female warforged.
Help! Help me!
I am helping. Her? Yeah. We needed her to guard back this area. Some of the elves tried to be cheeky and get through here, so we needed a nimble fighter. The slower models weren't really able to keep up.
It is impressive.
Damn.
Yeah, the hard eyes start like Adamant Stride's visor turns into a wolf head. Oh!
Damn, she got some big
Don't let
chest.
Reckon to see, goddamn.
I love the look of her AC.
She has a high proficiency bonus too.
Say no more.
High
God, it
proficiency
almost
for
looks like
duel.
she's smiling.
Those big, juicy dex numbers.
Baby, do you have a charisma saving throw?
Because I just lost my...
Because I just lost my will to live without you.
Alright, so, especially with the, always curiosity for the design. Sorry. You do, receive from Belthron that, yeah, we called that design Locket. Because obviously she's been keeping the back door hatched down here.
She looks like an impressive design. Have any of them exhibited any personalities?
Down here, only you really catch her. Again, Locket hasn't had much interaction with anyone other than watching the door.
Thought you already had a girlfriend down straight.
I have various friends who are female.
Yes, that's what I meant.
I knew. I have been working with more Warforged on our ship, and I have been helping them gain a personality, becoming more awakened.
I'm not teaching them any jokes, though.
No, I still recall when you told me to say Big Dick Ennard.
I don't
I'm
know
still
what you're
not sure
talking
what it
about.
I am still
I
not sure
don't
what
know.
it means.
I don't know my own strength. It just is a saying that I heard once.
Don't lie. I feel like you just made it up.
Josh, can I just pop a quick, detect undead on these dwarves?
For these, go ahead, and you find that they are actually very much alive. Their bodies have been suffused with planar earth.
They're rock solid, baby.
Well, when you do discern that, though, you realize that it's actually grant them a semi-form of immortality. They've basically gained the same aspect of an earth elemental, but with no actual end in sight to the fact that their hearts cannot fail or degrade. So long as they're not damaged on the outside.
So how are you two still alive?
Yeah. Not familiar with when the planar mistake was made, right?
I'm like 7 years old.
That explains a lot. So, in a short lesson, well, you mentioned you saw a Titan, right?
Yeah.
I assume he was not a flesh.
He was really big and rocky. He threw us into a ravine.
He broke the ice.
Alright, so yeah, he was definitely one of those who suffered from the planar crack, which is why most of that has been labeled a mistake. It was when those energies had been unleashed, they suffused with a lot of the creatures around the world. A lot of the races have been suffused with either fire, air, water, even ice and other particular kinds. A lot of Ganassi started popping up. Dwarfs started turning to stone. We started separating just out of safety's sake so that our bloodlines wouldn't be mixed.
So you're saying the big giant mountain stone thingy you guys talking about was originally flesh?
Yeah. Is that so surprising?
What kind of thing that big eat?
Well, aside from your mother.
Slaps me on the knee.
Generally, once they become suffused to the energy, much like ourselves, unless it's the same kind of element, not really much. Usually some are lucky and they're able to just fucking destroy.
That's like a 2d10 burn down. You set him up.
Well, aside from the element, you would need to usually suffuse yourself with enough arcane energy to continue doing that, so they could pull from the ethereal sometimes. If you're of the really dangerous type, those who are kind of forced out of body, the most terrifying ones that were hunted down quickly, the remainder, are definitely the ones of negative energy. The ones that were filled with pure radiance ended up surrendering to the Celestials and going willingly. Seems that kind of energy kind of fucks with your psyche.
Huh.
That's disappointing. I want it to be like made out of air or something.
I mean, that's what a lot of Ganassi came from. You know, humans that get suffused with air, fire, that kind of stuff.
That technically make you a stone Ganassi.
Hey, you're not wrong. Just a really well built and svelte one with a beautiful, majestic beard.
What is his
The
beard
beard is
stone?
made of gravel.
It actually is.
Nice.
It's like really, really fine gravel. It's almost sand at this point.
Oh, that's so cool.
Each time he turns, it's got like that little sand ripple bush just.
That's awesome.
Which reminds me, I don't think you actually got to see these dwarves, so let me get them to you real quick.
No?
I love your molded chassis. Is that stamped steel or made?
Oh, what's that? You made of spring steel, baby?
God damn.
What kind of dyes were used in the clothing? If I still had a nose, I'd like to smell the kind of oil you used to make your gears turn.
So, what was the one we were talking to? The Sapia one?
Yeah.
The one doing most of the talking is the top one.
Yeah, the boy
Awesome,
with the
thank you.
tankard. And yes, he actually is smoking.
Hell yes. Please tell me it's like a coral pipe or some shit and it's not stone.
Unfortunately, it is stone. You're not sure
Ugh.
what kind of stone he's smoking. But you
Actually,
probably
it's
don't
big
want to
size.
inhale it.
He's just fucking smoking coal.
No, wait, what is he smoking?
Nice.
I got to know.
Pure sulfur.
It's like chemically infused coal.
Beautiful.
This Iron Stride is hitting on the locket the entire time.
Oh, get it!
No, Dad! Mom! I swear it's not what it looks like.
In front of both of your parents, you're hitting us.
No!
You're so much better looking than a reckoner. Your chassis, it's so slender. What?
I'm concerned.
Well, through here, we'll be able to release the locks, but the arm is covered underneath a couple of tons of silt and sand at this point. Ocean floor washes over a lot of shit. You can release the mechanisms from here, but up to you how you get the fuck out of here.
We have an interdimensional bag and some magic. I'm sure we can get it in there.
Fair enough. Hope it's big enough for basically the equivalent of a fucking house. Probably bigger.
Yeah, I'm still amazed that we're even doing this.
Good luck. That one's the blade arm.
Oh, the arm comes with a blade.
Well, it's not just gonna fucking wield it out of a sheath for the size of it.
I don't know, I mean, after Armstride, I should assume most Warforged start out by default punching things.
Those are classic designs. We needed something with a weapon of that size where it wouldn't have to be drawn for fucking 18 years.
I was originally designed for medicinal purposes.
Yeah, that's true. And look at you now, you fucking beast.
It is a strange transition.
So, we're, good seeing that you're, alive, to put it lightly. Even if your other buddy probably had to die to do it. But you best be fucking careful out there with them. Who knows who's joined their side if Eric's going with them. Or what they're even fucking doing at this point. If you need anywhere to retreat to, you're always welcome to come back here. Been fixing the main crystal platforms. Hopefully they'll be fully functional if anyone ever gets some of the other facilities working again. With that, you'll see Merilith and Ada will actually say their goodbyes to the two dwarfs after seeing them. Pretty happy to see that they are alright and still crafting. At this point, when they do let you go through the back entrance out to the much more wider section of the ravine that dips down, you can see it's almost like the ravine itself was purposely placed there, or maybe even the dwarves had quarried it out because it clearly had been cut years ago and filled up with all the silt from the bottom of the ocean. But when you do head out back into the ocean, you hear the heavy clamps of metal finally release as you see the large runes brighten up, and you can actually see the silt shift, marking where the arm goes in the full length. You can see that the arm itself is pretty much 3 times larger than the Albreath.
Huh.
Yeah, the portable hole is probably going to get stuck full of these damn parts now, isn't it?
I would imagine you take your time to clear off the silt, or just enough to where you can find the first part of the arm and try to hope to God that you can get the rest of it in there. Ooh. God damn it. It fuses with your arm. It starts walking away with you.
He just hops up onto the arms and then walks away using its giant fingers. Grande, Smokey!
Damn, that's some next tier biofusion right there. Literally, basically making a large house your arm. As all people tremble before the name of Long Ship Arm.
How's this gonna work?
Long man.
We'll need to find the rest of the parts. But, for now...
No, I'm getting it in the bag.
Well, I was thinking, can one of you guys do that shrinky thing?
I mean, we could probably both do it. And see how that
Well,
works.
Well, if you shrink it, then we can probably barely manage to put it into the opening of the hole.
The
We'll have to shrink
problem
it.
is what happens when it re-enlarges.
The portable hole is theoretically limitless?
We'll find
Theoretically.
out. Let's try. Misky's just gonna cast reduce on the giant piece of shit arm.
Alright.
Can she do it?
Well, I mean, actually reading the portable hole, unless Josh is altering it, I don't think we can actually fit it in there.
Perfect.
It goes 10 feet deep.
Then it's longer than.
Yeah, I know, it goes 10 feet deep. That I don't think 10 feet deep is enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big arm.
Alright, and I think that's a good spot to leave off there.
Stuck on a puzzle.
No, we gotta teleport it to Masiba's island.
I mean,
Oh my god, I want to borrow his key.
wait, actually,
No,
you're
we need to borrow his key.
No, not even that. You're onto something even better here. You wanna know what that is?
Can we just touch
Yes?
it and teleport it with us? Is that
We reduced its size, then Iron Stride picks it up, and then we teleport it.
I don't know if
yeah,
we can
I
do
guess.
that, Chief. I mean, you'll reduce its weight by 8 times or something, but that's still gonna be like a ton or more.
It's gonna be. So
Didn't
can
they say it was hundreds of tons?
Yeah.
No, okay. Stop. We put the good belt of iron strength on Iron Stride, then we reduce the arm, then we enlarge Iron Stride.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so theoretically, wait, that belt gives you what, 27 strength or 29 strength, Misky?
I have no idea. I don't have my character sheet open. I'm staring at tiles.
Okay,
Because
I
it's
think
not
it gives you,
Task.
yeah, I think it gives you 29. So if I let me just override my strength to be 29 for a sec. Let me just go to my equipment.
And you're like considered as giant size because that feature where you're considered as large for carrying things, right?
Yeah. So let me just fucking. Okay, so I could, in that, with the extra strength and being enlarged, I'd be able to carry 3,004.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's enough.
No.
No.
It was a good.
I
It was
think
a
we
good
need
one.
to ask a favor from a boy who lives on an island.
We're gonna show up and get the fucking ship.
I mean,
I
we
mean-
can ask.
I'd be able to lift just over 1.5 tons if I was enlarged 29 strength.
But if it weighs multiple tons,
Exactly.
then how?
I mean,
So
you know-
then you have it reduced many people
You
at
just
normal
ask
size
them,
lift.
ask them how they lift this thing.
They
actually, that
haven't.
probably
That's
is.
why it's been sitting there.
Yeah, I get the general feeling
I'm
they
sure
probably
it's moved
teleported it
before
around.
it existed. It has
Well,
been moved at some point.
Hey, you know what we can do though to get it up out of the water is we can just levitate it.
Levitate works on 500 pounds.
Shit.
We can levitate the pinky, maybe.
Alright, reverse gravity.
Well, the main
Oh,
issue is
no.
getting it out of the fucking water. The main issue is
Yeah,
the
we'll
ultimate
just
get it-
straight up and
We gotta, you know what? It doesn't
Wait,
matter
wait,
because
wait,
there's
wait,
no
wait.
way we can put this thing
How-
on either of
how
our
big is it?
ships.
No, how big is it?
3 Elbrus.
like length.
Okay. How big can you make your I keep gonna say portable dimension, but your alternate dimensions?
Oh, ooh, demi.
that's like a
Yeah.
30-foot room.
Yeah, legit.
Okay, but is there no way to bigger or put it somewhere else that he can't get to?
Mordenkainen's mansion.
It
Mordenkainen's
wouldn't fit
mansion.
through the door. It has a door.
Not for long.
So
Alright.
it will only be hand. We'll leave the arm behind.
Also, if you leave anything in the mansion, it gets shot
the
out.
mansion
of the
lost a
mansion.
day.
It gets dispelled.
Ooh,
And that gets launched
Anyone
outwards in
can
a
shut down.
direction.
it's just the Sekiro death thing possible where your screen is you're crushed.
Object flying at you at high speed.
The housey thing.
Specifies the only thing that gets shunted out of the mansion are creatures.
Oh.
So just put the mansion around the arm.
Yeah,
Do that, dude.
if we can fit the arm in a 10-foot cube, we can teleport it.
The problem is now we can never get the arm
No.
out of the mansion.
Yeah, very true.
You
very
don't.
If we can't have it, no one can.
Perfect. Wait,
Yeah.
how big is Millie's tower that she can summon? Doesn't everything that's in that stay in that when she summons it?
Golda's Tower? No.
No? Just something MMM, I remember that much.
Millirin's Mysterious Multiplex?
Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, same thing.
Also.
Okay, cool.
Well, looking through my items, I definitely don't have a solution to this. I don't
What
think
about plane shift? Does
I don't think my griffin feather pillow will
plane
fix
shift
this.
let us take bigger?
just banish it.
What realm did it come from?
This one.
It'll just come back.
Eventually.
I mean, if I can banish it, that means I can plane shift it. But I don't think I can do either to object.
Yeah. No. Alright, I think we get it out of here by with a great amount of effort.
You see, I have a great idea. We get the anchor from our really big warship and then wrap it around this arm.
We fucking
Oh
don't.
my god.
Still not sure
And
that would
we
work.
We're gonna sink the boat. We just got the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah, those 5 poor people on the winch for the anchor will have to hold it the whole way there.
Okay, you realize you and I are gonna be on that fucking thing, right?
Yeah, that's you.
There's no way that fucking anchor will not snap. It is not built to haul like literal hundreds of tons.
We need a magic anchor right now.
Tugboat. Tugboat.
I legit feel like it's either gonna have to be Miller and has to come up with like a whole new spell deal to move this damn thing, or like we're going to go ask the dwarves and be like, "Yeah, we have a magical glove that lets you move anything. We'll let you
Yeah, I
borrow
think
it."
first step is literally ask them, how do you move it?
You think an
Ask them how they got
otherworldly
the
planar
back from
entity
there.
could help?
How did it get here?
What's that?
I mean, I could summon a bunch of pixies to polymorph all of us into super strong creatures, then try to move it.
Super strong creatures with 3 int.
I could summon
I'm trying to think
an
outside the box.
otherworldly planar entity.
Underwater.
Hey, Misky. I think we know somebody who can help. Remember our whale?
He's gonna dump the fucking thing on our ship and it's gonna crush it.
No.
You asked for
Even
this.
if we move it at this rate, we figure out how to
We
move
already
it. Where are we
called
gonna put it?
Leviathan.
At Nutchester.
Oh,
do you really?
Tell
Ring,
him
ring,
about
ring,
it.
ring, ring, ring. Velis, hello.
Hey, we're gonna dump this on
Valus,
your lawn
oh,
anyway.
Valus, hello.
She's like,
So
Valus,
we're
we're
gonna
dumping
drop
our
the
bullshit
Titan
on you
bomb your
again.
Doorstep.
Okay, I need you to go down to the Coral Palace and sign off on a delivery.
Remember how we dumped you with fishmen that would not stop bringing you little fish up? Well, now we're also dumping a Titan arm on you. What?
Yeah, cool. Thanks, fanboy. Also, hey, how's that army going?
No, but seriously, planar entity.
But,
What's that?
Under planar ally.
What's that?
You beseech an otherworldly entity for aid. Can be a god, a primordial, a demon prince.
Oh,
You basically just gotta pay him $1,000 an hour, and then
yeah, that's
they'll help you.
Damn, I want those rates.
yeah, that's the thing. A very expensive option we could do.
One soul a day.
I mean, we only need to move it once.
Josh,
Well,
how big is Leviathan in comparison to that arm?
for him, you've seen him change your size multiple times.
Motherfucker. We should Pinocchio it. We should ask him if he can swallow it.
Oh my god.
Can you swallow this horribly uncomfortable giant metallic?
Literally just keep it in
Use him.
until we need
Yeah.
you back.
Yeah, just
Yes, could you
hold on to it.
be our personal backpack?
Don't eat
Please.
anything.
I know
Thank you
you're a
for-
god, but please be my backpack.
It shows back up and just barfs the arm out. Just blah.
Thank you.
Last time
Okay.
I do a fucking favor for any of you asshole.
Just spit.
Nah.
We could do.
I'm committed,
Yes.
motherfucker. He gonna keep answering me.
We could find ourselves a nice arena and fight our way to level 17 to where me and Miller and get Wish.
Back to the battle arena.
And then you wish this thing is weightless until you decide otherwise.
Yeah, something like that.
And then since you're using a wish that isn't normally on the list, you then immediately have to roll or lose your spellcasting ability forever.
Yeah, lose the ability to cast wish ever again.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
works? That's awesome.
If you use wish and it's to cast anything that's either a 9th level spell or not on the designated list that's that's 8th level or below, you have a 33% chance that you can never cast it again.
Because
Not
wish
allowed.
is literally a fucking open ticket where, like, you can literally just rewrite reality, so it's kind of balanced like that.
Yeah, you can cast anything. You can do anything.
I like
But you gotta be very specific.
It's like basically you're calling like the most powerful genie in all of the city of Brass, and you're like, yo, my nibba, okay, I want you to do this for me. And the genie's like, how can I fuck this dumbass over?
Yeah, except it's no genie, it's your own stupidity when you cast the spell that does it, because you're a goddamn wizard and you ain't scared of no one. So you play with the forces that gods play with.
And then they look at you and say, no.
They look at you and go, I spit on your grave.
You get this
I
wish,
am-
but you get no more after.
What's that? You wish to be immortal? Okay, we freeze you in ice. Permafrost.
Suck on my dick.
Suck on my dick.
No.
You wish this guy was dead? Okay, I pick you up from the timeline, put you far further in where he's not alive anymore.
Congratulations.
You
Well,
mean
now
you missed 2,000 years? I don't care. He's dead. That's what you wanted, right?
He's dead. Fuck
He's
him.
long gone. Long gone.
you also
This is everybody
can't
else.
cast wish anymore. You got to find somebody else to undo what you just did to yourself, idiot.
Boot, boot.
Hey,
dumbass.
Millie,
Yeah?
are you capable of making a key like the one that Masiba has to store his boat?
Temporarily, easily. More permanently, it could take some time.
How temporarily is temporarily?
An hour.
Ooh. That's a little too temporary.
Well,
Run!
wait, but wait. But if we could theoretically get it into the key, that means we could teleport it somewhere where it would be safe.
Okay.
Run,
in that case, you can take it back to that
cave.
chest off.
No. Think about this for a second, okay? So our main goal, we have a
Just to
giant.
blow up. And act like
And act like no, don't know about it. I am
Yeah.
gonna go. But I'll
Bye-bye.
catch you guys later.
I can't believe you're not staying for KJ games when she doesn't have internet.
Shut the fuck up. How
Can't believe
dare
you
I?
guys aren't going to play Sea of Thieves with me. I'm imagining it right now. Why aren't you there?
Yeah, you know